Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me make sure. Oh yeah. Y'all need some books anyway. We got books. We go add the books in the background. Gotta stay studying, man. But yeah, man. We here. Another day. Let's go ahead and give me a round of applause. Let's make sure that all levels is good. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me see something. Yeah, buddy. We good. We here. Another day. Another dollar. Let's go ahead and give myself a round of applause, man. Y'all go ahead and give your other self a round of applause. We is here. What these Dallas Cowboys gonna do? This is a big day. Especially tomorrow. Tomorrow is definitely a big day. But I'm just gonna be candid. Man, I'm looking a little bit on Facebook, right? And I'm looking at Daniel Jeremiah. He had some mock draft. And I seen one of the bummest mock drafts that you could ever. This man had JC Latham going at like 5 or 7 or something like that. I said, "Did you watch the tape, my boy? Like, did you watch? Like, did you watch film? Like, you've been doing this for years. Y'all say y'all professionals, and you got JC Latham going in the top 7. What's the matter with you, my boy? What is the matter with you?" This man had JC Latham at top 7, but we're supposed to go ahead and stand down because they the professionals. Man, JC Latham is a guard at best. A guard at best. And he wasn't in my top 5. They say you don't know, but if you look at the film, how do you not know? How do you not know if you got the film? You should know, like, all right, so this team need this, though. So how this team likes their players, what they want to do, what they need, this player could probably best fit in what they want to do. Teed up. What's going on? Another draft. It's been a year already. Another draft. We is here. Man, let me get comfy because we going to be here for a little while. We're going to be here for a little while. So, I mean, I would think, yeah, I looked at something. I'm looking at my preference is the NFL watching this on the NFL network. That's my preference. I never really liked the watching this on on ESPN. When I growing up, I like watching the NFL network. So a lot of my draft experiences was on the NFL network. I've watched like a round before on ESPN. It was so dry. Boy, it was drier than the Sahara Desert. I said, I'm good. I said, let me go back to my back to my NFL network. But yeah, so Chicago on the board. What's Chicago gonna do? Quarterback. I mean, they got rid of their boy Justin Fields for scraps, man. I mean, when I tell you, like, they get rid of that boy, man, for a Subway sandwich and some Doritos, man. And it wasn't even a foot long, though. It was half a foot long. I'm like, damn. And the cool thing about it is, man, when they go ahead and try to AJ Brown gets paid. So Eagles paid his crybaby ass, huh? 3-year extension, 84 guaranteed. So he getting what? So he getting what, 27, 28 mil a year or something like that? Huh. Huh. That's interesting. Texans they don't have friends. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yes, the heck they do. Eastside. Shoot. Because if they like that the way that they think that they're gonna be like that, then there's gonna be some players that's gonna get paid. You gotta get that, it's a revolving door. I know they ain't going in all in 1 year, but they will be better to go ahead and want to win something, which they not. Y'all not built. They not. They not. Uh, didn't they get Diggs? But I bet every day before, especially on June. And it means, all right, we here. Let me see. Let me send this off. Let me get shoot. They gonna you know it, man. Hey, man. Hey. Everybody like free agency when it come down to this NFL draft. Let me let people know I'm on. Let me send my little network shot. I'm on. But I'm more of an NFL draft type of dude. That's when I get the most excited for the NFL draft. We live, man. I mean, because a lot can happen. Trades is going to happen. And to be honest with you, coming from a Dallas Cowboy perspective, because I know we got other people watching that ain't Cowboy fans. From a Dallas Cowboys perspective, I think when it comes down to these middle round picks, I think one of them should be used on a veteran running back. I've said this all season for a long time. I've said this actually since the trade deadline during the season. I think a back that will go ahead and fit well with this team, that's undervalued and still on a rookie contract, is Pierce from the Texans. Pierce from the Texans. Happy Mood, what's going on? Caleb up there. Look as sweet as diabetes, man. Oh man. Fresh for playing with a Barbie doll. Hey, that boy up over there in the dress right now. He said, "Do I look fat in this dress?" Hey. Oh man. God. Man, that's crazy. Hey, and my thing, I've been getting so much flack, right? From my stance on Caleb Williams. It's like this. Like, I mean, like, I understand that that's how things is going forward. Like, in like today's time, right? Some of these, I mean, the way that the young people think in today's time, I don't think that way, but we understand that that's how things is going, right? But that's my thing, though. No matter how the NFL evolves, no matter how society wants to change, do you honestly want your leader, your QB, doing some of the stuff that Caleb Williams does? I mean, no. I mean, you gonna look at, man, come on. Like, we gotta be real, right? Right. And I'm gonna watch my mouth, right? But do you honestly want your quarterback with pink fingernail polish, talking about ready, set, hut. You know what I mean? Like, can you look your quarterback in the eye with fingernail polish and really think like you're going to go to war with this man? How do people not think that this man will fold when troubling times occur? Like, you can really just look, like, he going to look me in my eye and say that he built for war. I looked at him. I've watched some games, not only through the process, but watching this man on live TV. He is a weak-minded individual. People gonna look past the mind. See, that's the problem. That be the Cowboys' problem. They want to go ahead and look at the talent of the individual, though, but they're not doing their due diligence on the mindset of the individual. And that's why they keep faltering. And I bet you if the Chicago Bears take him, they just trying to look at the arm talent of the man, or he makes special plays with his legs. They not looking like, can this man really lead my franchise? Joe Burrow, you know, off the rip, Joe Burrow was going, he already had it, and he continued to have it. Mahomes, you see Mahomes, like Mahomes is going blow for blow against Oklahoma, throwing 500 yards, going against Baker Mayfield and all them. He going blow for blow. I'm like, okay, you see it. But when have you seen Caleb Williams go blow for blow? Never seen it. Never seen it. Right. Facts. What's going to happen? They ruin the NFL. Oh, you right, T-Dub. You right. You right. And when they, yep, you right. When they start saying different things, yep, you right. You right. You right. Yep, we seen that, Hoodlum. They didn't pay this crybaby ass. They say he Prince at QB. Oh my God. They say that man Prince. Hey, that's a man. If the Chicago Bears are smart, this is what I would do if I'm the Chicago Bears, right? I'm gonna trade back some, and I'm gonna grab Penix. I'm gonna get some value, and I'm gonna go get Penix. Shit, I wouldn't be mad at the Bears if they passed on Williams and went to go get Jaden Daniels. I wouldn't even be mad at them. But when you looking at this my thing though, because this was part of my evaluation process. All right, look, we look at how good Lamar Jackson is, right? But when it mattered the most, when it was time to go ahead and make them decisions and scan that field, he couldn't do it. It gave the Baltimore Ravens limitations with that good ass defense. It gave them limitations. So it's like no matter how good your quarterback talent-wise he may be, if he ain't got it up here, if he ain't got it to make them certain type of decisions, to look at what the defense is giving you and execute on that ball placement, you're going to always be limited. And maybe 1 year you may get lucky with a bowl, maybe 1 year. But if I'm drafting a quarterback like Caleb Williams, forget that. No, you can't just give me 1 year. I need about 3 Super Bowls. If I'm going to draft a quarterback number 1, I'm going to need 3 Super Bowls. And what's the probability of Caleb Williams giving the Bears 3 Super Bowls? Because the Bears ain't got no bums. I mean, the Bears got a team to rock with, and especially if they have a good draft, they got something to build with. You got DJ Moore. You got Cole Kmet. Didn't they go get another wide receiver? I think Keenan Allen. So he's going to be built for success. So what the Bears is probably going to be doing is making sure that offensive line is right. They're going to make sure that offensive line is right. They got a rookie running back in Roschon Johnson that they can hand the ball off to. So he built for success. You got you got 2 vet wide receivers that can run routes. He gonna be built for success. Defense, they're gonna build that up. So In all reality, they saying like the way the quarterback, because they seen what CJ Stroud and all them did, so they like, shoot, if these rookies is having success, why I can't have success with Caleb Williams? So this is gonna be an interesting year because the pressure gonna be on, and he gotta perform, y'all. He gotta perform. Yep. Ooh. Bird, Jay Bird. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think we all see it. Caleb Williams ain't it, man. He ain't it. And the cool thing about it is, right, some of the talent that he's seen, right, like, because a lot of what he did was like with his legs, right? Man, Jaden Daniels did some special things with his legs too. He caught with his legs. So if they're trying to go ahead and judge special by his playmaking with his legs, then why they can't go Jaden Daniels? But it's gonna be interesting to see because some of these people that they say is going up, they not. There's gonna be some people going down. And I'm gonna tell you, and when they do, matter of fact, I need my book. Hey, woman. Matter of fact, I need my green book. I need my notes. I need my scout notes. Because this is going to be crucial. Because I'm going to tell you some of the things that I didn't say about these prospects. Let me see something. But we here, man. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. Who up on here? Oh, yeah, it is in Detroit, huh? It is in Detroit. Detroit need to have a big draft themselves because Detroit, shit, since they out there, shit, Detroit need that secondary. That's for damn sure. Detroit need that secondary. And they need to go get them another weapon on the outside of their big money, man. That's for damn sure. Yeah, man, these next couple of days, man. Hey, look, and even if I'm gonna tell y'all like this, though, right? And even if the Dallas Cowboys, even if the Dallas Cowboys don't trade back this round, I think it'll be crucial for them to acquire a few picks day two. Day two, especially early on day three, they need to get busy. They need to get busy. Like, because we already know that your whole plan is to be around this draft. It's to go through the draft. That's your whole plan. They need to get busy because they don't have enough picks. Now I know I seen next year's draft. They had some picks, and if I'm being honest, especially with the compensatory picks that they probably will be getting, man, I might even have to go and dig into next year's draft capital to acquire some things this year. And I'm pretty sure that they already planned for that. They're gonna have to do that because how because we ain't going for that, Cowboy Nation. We ain't going for that. We ain't going for how this team built right now. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And if they say that they draft worthy, they say that everything going through the draft, then they can absolutely acquire veterans and contributors this draft. They bombed that last drive. Schoolmaker in the second round. Come on, we can't have that. And look, and even with Mozzie being in the first round, right, which we all was kind of scratching our head about, right? That pick, it's like, all right, so his body changed to the weight loss, right? However it went. But now you gotta beef him back up. So he probably gotta add what 20, 25 pounds, probably. Because
because he lost a lot of weight. So 20, 25 pounds. So he got to get back acclimated though with that weight too. And however he go ahead and put that weight back on, look, Mozzie Smith gonna have to be the one. He gonna have to be the first one at the buffet and the last one at the buffet. I hope he's doing that. Now I don't know if you guys seen him lately, but I hope he's doing that, because you're not gonna get no money at D tackle being 305 pounds. That's not what you do. That's not, because look, we seen him, his athleticism that he had, that he's played in college. That was you as a big 330 to 350 pound man. That ain't what you being 300 pounds, because now when we get to 300 pounds, you ain't even like that at 300 pounds. So you have to go ahead and put that weight back on and be sloppy. And I never get it too. I mean, they're gonna go ahead and still cover for Dan Quinn and company though, but it's gonna come out later on the line. There's no way. There's no way that you allow this man to go ahead and lose that weight and say that it was just it damn near was just him. You should have been like, you getting a little bit light there, buddy. You getting a little light there, buddy. It's time for man. Hey, when we at the cafeteria, lady, can you go ahead and put a little bit more extra olive oil on that chicken? Can you go ahead and instead of 3 pieces of chicken, can you give him 5 pieces of chicken? Can you go ahead and can we give him some hot water cornbread in his mug? Like, we gonna go ahead and make sure that plate is real nice for Omazi. We ain't gonna sit over there and all of us, hold up, man. That plate look a little light today, and then we just gonna let that slide. Nah. You know how everybody got weight clauses that you can't be under. No, you can't be this light. That's the clause that need to be. You need to come in at this weight. So, so let's see what Big Time Hank mentioned in total. Big Hank over there, what, Seattle? He in Seattle now, right? He went to go follow what, Aiden Dirt? With Dirt over there, ain't he? Yeah, man. To be honest with you, man, I know they're not gonna give up on Mozzie, right? Y'all, I know they're not gonna give up on Mozzie. And I know they still got big plans for him, but you don't, like, is you really gonna go here and rely on the D tackle that just got to 300 pounds, and then hopefully that he could put on another 30 and 40 quick pounds in this off season and see if he can still be effective? If I'm the Dallas Cowboys, that doesn't go ahead and deter me from getting a D tackle. And I'm gonna let y'all know off the rip. I don't know if I told you. I believe I did, but I like that LSU D tackle. When we get to day three, because I believe he should be there about day 3. If you got to go ahead and maybe reach for some reason, because a run, then the end of 3rd round, and that's how you acquire. See, because if you acquire picks, if you had to go ahead and reach for a person that maybe would have probably you might have thought would have been there 10 picks later, that's cool because you acquired other picks. But we not going for no reach this draft. No. We needs to go ahead and do what we got to do. And I know the Dallas Cowboys is kind of strapped right now because of where they at draft pick wise, where they picking at, and what they need, because we got holes to fill. And I know they was talking about the Dallas Cowboys, right, and picking a quarterback. I mean, you do need to pick a quarterback, right? And I know as we go along in our later days, we'll talk a little bit more about this, but you do need to get another quarterback. And I'm going to tell you why you need to get another quarterback. All right, so Dak is uncertain. Don't know if you're going to bring him back. Trey Lance, they're not sold that he's going to be the one to take over. And, if he not, I mean, shoot, who gonna be a third? Who gonna be somebody in the ring? Let's say, for instance, Trey Lance does take over. Is you gonna have a backup ready to back him up? So quarterback is a need. It's like running back is a need. Uh, you got to address center. You got to address tackle. Got to address D tackle. Probably a couple times. I believe I said running back. If I didn't, running back. Corner. Corner. I mean, Eric Scott. I mean, is he gonna step up or what? Linebacker. So with the draft picks that we have and the needs that we have, and you could even go ahead and say safety too, if you really want to go ahead and go that route, and not more in the box, but another coverage. I know they relying on Malik Hooker though, but Malik Hooker is nothing that we rock with Malik Hooker though, but it ain't nothing that I would be like, oh my God, let's really rely on him. Because one of his injury history, right? Two, he getting older. So the Cowboys got a lot of needs, and so BPA would be better for them. But especially today, at the 24th pick, or probably toward the middle of the rounds, probably, uh, this is going to have to be a player that's going to come right away and contribute to this team at 24. They going to have to come right away, y'all. There ain't no let's prepare for the future. You missed some future picks. You done missed some things. All right, the pick is in, y'all. Let's see who the Bears got. They done got Caleb Williams, So all the fingernail polish deals he get ready to get. That boy out there, man. That boy look like he just came from Sally's beauty supply store. That boy like he just came from Sally's beauty supply store. And now he the quarterback of the Chicago Bears. Man. And Jefferson at one time. If we bring back Zeke Elliott, I'm going. See, I think with Zeke, right? I think with a Zeke Elliott, right, y'all? I think that's just if the draft doesn't go our way type of thing. Like if they came this draft without a running back that in between, because look, the Dallas Cowboys just can't get any type of running back. They need a running back that can go ahead and bang between them tackles this draft. Whether it be vet or rookie, they gotta get a banger. So if they don't get that, then yeah, we might be calling Zeke. Yeah. And I think the cool thing about it is I think Zeke is gonna wait too. He wait to see about this draft. He hoping that it doesn't go the Cowboys' way when it comes down to running back, so he can come back. Zeke won't come back. I just look at Caleb. How could you trust him to go to war? You didn't even kiss that girl with conviction. I wasn't even convinced that you like that girl, man. I wasn't even convinced that he liked that girl when he kissed her, man. That was one of them, let me kiss her for the camera type thing. Man, I wasn't even convinced, man. See, Michael Sam ain't had no shame in his game, man. Michael Sam didn't have no shame in his game when he got drafted, man. He giving that girl a fake kiss. That fake little, all right, man. He cried again. Oh, he. Whoo! 5'11" quarterback. Oh, so they got Swift too. Hey, they trying to go on do it. They think Caleb could take them all the way. and like that boy was forced to go ahead and do. Man. Now we got to hear about him being comfortable. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what's so funny though? Since we're talking about Caleb though, uh, there was reports about him even at Oklahoma that people just swung under the rug. But as soon as he came to California, I'm like, so it wasn't a rumor.
So it wasn't a rumor. Okay. So it wasn't a rumor. They be lying about these heights, don't they? He don't look 6'1". You telling me that girl interviewing him is 5'10"? 5 up?
Yeah, he about 5'11", 6. He ain't no 6'1", 6'2", man. He only a few inches taller than Deuce Vaughn. You care about the community. Fuck. Hell no, he couldn't be my quarterback, y'all. Hell no, he couldn't, man. And normally I don't even be saying that, because I didn't even say that, even though I didn't like Will Levis last year. I didn't say that about Will, but it's just this man cannot be my quarterback.
But hey, this is Chicago's problem, not ours.
What we do with Trey Lance? Yeah, I would really like to see what's going on with Trey. I really want to give Trey a shot, y'all. I really do. If it didn't work out, it just didn't work out. But I would really like to give him a shot. I even seen, I didn't read the article though, but I even seen John Lynch talking about because I think this is my thing though with John Lynch. John Lynch do all right, Trey Lance is a good quarterback, but he's just not the quarterback for us. And that's cool that he realized that and moved on. But because he wasn't a quarterback for them doesn't mean that he can't be a quarterback for somebody else. And the way the league is going, the way that our quarterback is right now, I think Trey Lance gotta get this man a shot. He was already green coming out of college, and they expect this man to just adjust, but they be patient with all these other quarterbacks. Come on. He's been sitting under. He got some league experience. He sat for a year. He practiced. He need to get all the preseason reps. And let's see what we got. Trey Lance. Look, Trey Lance. I'm giving Trey Lance all the games. I don't even care about unless we draft a rookie, then maybe a quarter here and there or something. But I'm giving him all the reps because you need to know, you need to see. And I even want to go ahead and see him with the ones. Washington about to screw it up. If they get Drake May, like the way that they talking about, what I've been seeing, oh yeah, that's for sure a screw up. It's an undrafted one. Who you talking about, T-Dub? He was undrafted last year. All right, what Washington doing, man? Washington, they probably get ready to go Drake May, huh? Knowing somebody like Dan Quinn in his history, he probably want Drake May, don't he? Let's see. Oh, they went Jaden Daniels. They went Jaden Daniels, huh? He would want to. I mean, that's the, since they're gonna try to blackball Michael Penix, that's probably the best available left. But all right, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm looking. Okay, so what they gonna do with Sam Howell? What they gonna do with Sam Howell? Or am I tripping? They're already gone. He already gone. Sam Howell, man. No, Sam Howell should still be there. So they're gonna compete. Jaden Daniels. I had him what? Jaden Randall. I mean, I've seen him go through his progressions, but it wasn't consistent. But he gonna take off though, and in this league, you don't have to be a full scanner to have success, but you need to be able to go ahead and go through the progressions to be a true winner, though. That's for damn sure. You can have success in this league, but to win when it matters the most, you got to be able to scan. And that's going to be the biggest question on Jaden Daniels. Man, look at that Judas Dan Quinn up in that thing. That boy is straight Jude. That boy that sit over there, man. Hey, he really choked that game, didn't he, Cowboy Nation? He did that on purpose, didn't he? The more I think about that game sometime, I'll be like, even if it's like they were just out there messing up coverages. I'm like, this shit's crazy. Undisciplined, no heart. Now I know that was pretty much damn near your team as far as no heart for the most part, though, but I'm like, damn. Now he looked like somebody that's taller than 5'11. Sam with the Seahawks. Okay. Oh, Sam Howell with the Seahawks? Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. He is. I mean, look. I mean, this is what I can say about Jaden Daniels. I was expecting he was better than what I thought he was going to be without me watching him, right? He was definitely damn. They call that man Robert Griffin. Ooh, that's cold. I don't think that's the best comparison that you can get at, man. But he was better than what I thought he was, though. That's what I could say about him, though. It wasn't bad. Now, you know, there was some like matter of fact, let me go to my notes. Let's go to the notes. What do we have on here? So with Jaden Daniels, man, we had him playmaker. I put he throws a good football. I said he need that Lamar Jackson treatment. I put a 2 reads and go type of dude. I had him. I said, man, you gonna RPO him to death probably. Half the field scanner. I put he had some solid accuracy though. Had a solid touch on the deep ball. I put teams was going to try to make him beat them from the pocket though. When it's all on the line. There was a thing where I had on him as far as knowing when to zip it and when to touch it. There's times where I think that, you know, especially in the second level, he should be zipping that football and it wasn't being zipped. You know, he was trying to put some touch on it. And I think that especially at the NFL level, with them boys moving at that pace, that's gonna call for a couple of interceptions. I did put though he need to do better in stepping up in that pocket though. That was just some of the notes that I had in regards to him. But he ain't the worst thing in the world though. Now the Patriots get ready to mess up if they talking about some Drake May now. Pats get ready to mess up. Because I don't see what they see. I don't see what the people see in May. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Yep, Malik. Yep. That boy looks sweet too. I ain't really pay attention to him like that.
But sure, if he got if he got that sweetness to him, then yeah, we good. That played it. That's true. That's a good point, T-Dub. Drake May, huh? Well, we ain't worried about the Pats. They would have been better off keeping what's his name? The quarterback that they had this year. The Drake May. I don't see it in him. I don't. I do not see it in him. I that was one of the quarter. Did I even? He wasn't even in my top 5. I had Jordan Travis and Michael Pratt over this cat. But hey, that seemed like a fit that I would expect, especially with New England. Gerard Mayo, this how you gonna start your coaching career? Somebody was talking about Michael Penix. I see Michael Penix as he seemed like a Raider to me. He got Raider over it. I could see him with the Raiders. He just seemed like that was somebody that Antonio Pierce would go get. That's disrespectful to call that boy Jordan Love. That's disrespectful. I mean, Tua at times played with some anticipation. That don't mean nothing. And we all know about Tua. That boy throw a pretty deep ball, but after that, man, it's no good. And like I said, with these quarterbacks of today, they might do some good things during the season, but when it's all on the line, when they go against some teams who really gonna come bring it to them, we gonna see what we've been talking about. All right. So I guess that's what they say. This when the draft gonna start at 4. This one is gonna start at 4. That's cold. That is cold. Let me see. There we go. Drake May. What a waste of a pick. What a waste of pick. What a waste of a pick. Well, I mean, we're gonna see. We gonna see. Cause I can tell you what I said about Drake. Let me see what I say about Drake. Drake May. I said that NC State game, accuracy wasn't good. A lot of potential interceptions. He's mobile. He'll go get the first. Uh, I don't believe he's accurate. I say he's reckless with the football. I didn't see no. I say his ball placement was trash. No pocket presence. More of a 2-level thrower. Panics with pressure. Makes some dumbass decisions. Can't handle pressure. No field vision. A lot of what I was saying wasn't very good about him. I think probably the most positive thing I said about him was he's a quarterback that'll go get the first down. I didn't say too many good things about him. Now, I want to see if a team now, if you thought that quarter, I want to see a team dumb enough to draft JJ McCarthy early. I want to see a team because Arizona picked that fast. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Belichick would have traded down. Absolutely. 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 Who's ahead of him? Didn't they go get Brissett or something like that? Didn't they go get Brissett? If I ain't mistaken, didn't they bring Brissett back to New England? Who's ahead of him? The Drag race started getting good now. Let's see where we are. Probably Marvin Harrison. Yeah. There you go. Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison is the pick. I mean, I had him at one. He was from the little 10 to 12 that I watched, he was the most polished. Uh but I wouldn't be surprised if Javon Baker from Central Florida find his way in this first round. Because in watching both of them, y'all remember I had Javon Baker as my number two. Javon Baker, I didn't see too many, it wasn't a big gap between him and Harrison. So I'll be interested to see if Baker creeps in into the first round, like toward the end. I'll be interested to see. But I'm not surprised though. For what I've seen and what they need, this is if I had to go here, if I was a betting man, and I would well, I am a betting man. I ain't gonna sit over there and lie to y'all like that. But if I would have betted on the draft on how the first four would have went, I would have told you this is exactly how it would have went. Ain't the Chargers 5 if I'm not mistaken? Yeah. Chargers and the Giants. Okay. Chargers and the Giants. Yeah, okay. So when they talking about Jacoby, when they talking about him being waiting, shit, he'll probably play over Jacoby. They'll probably get Jacoby about 4 games or something. And they probably gonna be like, nah, it's cool. And Jacoby was only a Patriot because that report that Gerard Mayo and Belichick got. He like, man, I see what he did in New England, so I'm gonna bring him back up over here. I can't see Drake May sitting out the whole season, especially with Jacoby Brissett as a QB. Kyler and Marvin, I ain't high on Kyler Murray. I think he's a talented QB that don't love football, and it shows to me. I don't think he got it mentally. And he's going to be an example of a couple of these quarterbacks, like because Kyler Murray had talent, right? Can scramble, can yank that ball a little bit, but if they ain't got it up here, then it don't matter. And that's what I'll be talking about in regards to Caleb Williams. He just ain't got it up here. Yeah, you're a good route runner. Marvin Harrison, you're a good route runner. Shit, he was tearing up. What was it, Kalen King? And what's his name? The so-called one of the best corners that they say is it Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell ain't want no smoke. Quinyon Mitchell ain't want no smoke. All they do is play off anyway. And that's my thing with Quinyon. Like, how could somebody feel comfortable taking him top 15 or something like that? Like, have they seen it? Have they see him play up and bump and run? It wasn't the way a first round pick should be. Um,
Shit, if I'm gonna draft you as a corner in the first round, when it's time to go ahead and be in your grill, when it's time to get physical, you need to be good at that. And one of the better ones that I've seen that can do that is Kool-Aid McKinstry, who is CB1 to me. Both the Bama corners is actually good, but they're gonna be in different roles though. But if you need that one, that top notch, that dog, it's Kool-Aid. It's Kool-Aid. So we got the Chargers. If I'm the Chargers, I don't give a damn how they see tight ends. I'm going Brock Bowers. Is that his name, Brock? Yeah, Bowers from Georgia. That's my pick. Brock Bowers is one of the cleanest prospects that I watched. I seen somebody said that he don't block. I didn't see that, so I want to know what games that they watched because he was one of the better blocking tight ends that I watched. Him and the Michigan cat, was it Barner? He was one of the better blocking tight ends that I watched. So I didn't understand that one. Shit, he cold, man. When he put that foot in the ground, when he put that foot in the ground, he cold. And so if we're talking about getting ball players and getting one of them ones, as Mr. Jeremiah said, then the Chargers would kind of be crazy to not get Bowers, especially when I know the tight ends that Harbaugh have had in the past. What was it, Vernon Davis? I would think that this man would go get Bowers. It don't matter. See, it don't matter where you get drafted at more times than not. It just matters about that production. But they're going to always go back to the draft if you're not producing. But don't nobody care if you're producing. And I think this pick, I'm gonna say that Harbaugh is a smart man. I'm gonna say that Harbaugh is a smart man, and I think he's gonna go Bowers. I'm gonna say he's smart. Because that would be the smartest thing to do. Let me see. Was there a 5? No, yeah. Yeah, Bowers. Gotta go Bowers. But this gonna get interesting though. Right here. Like I said, we already knew how this fold was gonna go. Let's see what Harbaugh doing. The pick is in. Let's see if Harbaugh is a very smart man. Let's see if he on point. He trying to trade. Ooh. I didn't see that. That was news to me, T-Dub. But I could see it though. I definitely could see it. I'm pretty sure that he probably at least fielded some offers and seen what he can get. Because when you look at what Harbaugh probably would like, I'm not too sure if Herbert would be that guy, but I know Herbert is probably the best quarterback that he even had. So I could see it, but I see him giving Herbert a shot. You know, especially the way that everything going. I see him giving Herbert a shot. But I know he probably fielded it. He took them calls though. He like, man, what you gonna give me? I'm sure he did that. But probably when it's all said and done, he like, all right, man, y'all playing. We're gonna go ahead and keep him. But if that man did some outrageous stuff and traded Herbert and drafted Penix here, woo! But he ain't gonna do that though. Let's see if he about that life. Let's see if he a smart man. Let's see if Harbaugh is a smart man. Let's see if he ain't let college override his judgment. What? Joe Alt? What? I gotta take my glasses off for that one. Joe Alt. What? That shit don't make no sense. How you Joe Alt at 5? What? That don't make no sense. Now look, no. Let me tell you something real quick. That don't make no damn sense. Let me tell you something. If Joe Alt is at 5, one, that'll tell you how weak this draft really is. Because look, Joe Alt, look, I don't have bad things to say about Joe Alt. I think he has probably the cleanest tape technique-wise that I've watched. I think he'll be a solid tackle. But when we talking 5, see, he got limitations though. I know he'll form a tight end, but he has limitations though, physically. But I know technique overrides all. And he gonna be, I believe he's gonna be solid. But at 5? Yeah, I don't know about that one, Harbaugh. He kind of went safe at a premium pick. That's kind of safe to me. I mean, he was what? What was Joe Alt? I think he was 2. Well, he was 2 or 3 for me on my top 5. But I don't get it though. Oh, okay, Antonio Brown. Okay. Ah. I mean, all right, with this pick, we know what's up. We know Jim Harbaugh gonna run that damn football. So he damn near gonna use Joe Alt like he is starting, like he did, like he started for sure. But all right, but this is my thing though. You already got Slater. So you putting Joe Alt at right tackle? That's my thing. You already got Slater. You got what? Zion Johnson. That's why I'm like, what the hell is he doing? I don't get this pick when you already got Slater though. Are you not going to pay Slater? That's my thing though. So you have to put him at right tackle, and you're going to be kicking somebody in. But I should have known. That's a Harbaugh type pick. Of course, Harbaugh gonna run the damn ball. He gonna be the one that'll go ahead and bring 20 carries back to the running back. He gonna use the hell out of a running back. Hey, Harbaugh, like, let's get Herbert on the line. Let's run this damn ball and let's do what we do. I mean, hey, if there was any other coach, I'm already like, what the hell are you doing, Harbaugh? But if it was any other coach, I wouldn't think it'll work. But I'm pretty sure Harbaugh gonna make it work. He gonna make it work. So, if I had a coach like Harbaugh, I'm putting trust in him. So if this was like the Cowboys and who's in that position, like, you know what? We're gonna have to put trust in him. He'd have been to the Super Bowl. He just coming off a fresh national championship. He know what's up. But it's a little bit. It's rich. It's rich. It's rich for sure. So there's probably gonna be a run on tackle. So then maybe it might not. So maybe we might expect Blake Fisher in his first round. Then, if somebody will take Joe Alt at 5, there might be a run somewhere coming up. Ooh, that was yeah. That's kind of Hey, we on to the next pick. That was a little shocking. Well, we ain't worried about the Giants. He gonna go Malik Neighbors. We ain't worried about that. They so desperate for offense. They think, yeah, we ain't worried about Malik Neighbors. I'll tell you that right now. He got speed. Uh, what was my thing about Malik? I didn't like his catch radius. If I'm not mistaken, I didn't like his catch radius, and he's not the second best wide receiver in his class. He's not. Uh, and I think with the Giants, I don't know about that fit. I don't know about that fit, especially with Daniel Jones. That's gonna be interesting. Uh, I'm not high on Malik Neighbors like everybody else think. I think that with the way the league is and like what he'll do, I think he'll speed will give him some his speed will gonna give him some separation. Uh, but as far as being one of the ones though, and y'all know what I mean about being one of the ones, Malik Neighbors ain't one of them ones. He'll probably give us some solid production though. But at number 6, with the paycheck that boy is getting, nah, man. Nah. That's crazy. Hey, all I can tell y'all is that that's good for Dallas. Whoever gets somebody like Javon Baker, man, they getting a steal. But I think I had Malik Neighbors, though. I think he was in my bottom 5, though, if I'm not mistaken, though. I think I had him at 5, 4 or 5 in my top 5, if I'm not mistaken. And he pretty much a 4-4. They got that 4-3. He's 4-4 pretty much. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. But we're gonna see him twice a year. So we know how to go against him now. So I guess I was looking at a giant wide receiver when I was looking. We know what to do with him. You know, jam his ass up. We gonna jam Malik Neighbors' ass up. That's for damn sure. You think they should have got JJ McCarthy? You high on JJ McCarthy, Jay Bird? Shit, to make a suit like that boy know he was going top 10, wasn't he? So they got 2 LSU cats, top 6. Hey, did Darren Waller retire or did he come back? Because last time I seen Darren Waller retire. Boy, that's disrespectful to call that boy, compare him to DJ Moore. That's disrespectful. Man, I don't see it. I don't see it. He fast. He fast. We ain't gonna take that away from him. And that speed gonna give you some separation. He gonna get some type of love, especially if he would have. But with the quarterback he got, good luck. Good luck. I thought both the LSU wide receivers was overrated. That's crazy. It's so crazy how we look at how these teams is looking at mediocre ass players as elite. That's so crazy. Harbaugh, hey, look like I might be watching some Chargers games sometime this year when the Cowboys ain't on. Because Harbaugh about to run the football. Y'all know I love people when they run that damn football, man. But let's go ahead and give the Dallas Cowboys a round of applause for being able to go against Malik Neighbors twice a year. We ain't worried about no damn Malik Neighbors. I can assure you of that. I can assure you of that. But Daniels is trash. Damn. So he ain't decided yet. That's just off the rip. That'll tell you that even when he come back, he might not even all the way engaged. And he'd have paid that boy all that money. Damn, they paid him all that money. And the next year, he damn near like, man, I'm good. Damn. And then the Giants go get Malik Neighbors after that. Damn. And they think that Jalen Hyatt is just this cold ass number 2 wide receiver. Damn, man. Giants is messing up. Giants is messing up, man. Man, one thing I can tell you, the Cowboys ain't worried about the New York Giants. Shit. They should have went on ahead and went shit, they should have went Joe Alt or something. Hey, when I look at these couple picks, man, I'm like, you know what, Harbaugh? Even though I don't believe he was a premium, you went safe. And you went to a pick that's gonna really contribute. And Joe Alt gonna do some good things for the Chargers, especially under Harbaugh. He's gonna do some good things. His technique is probably the best out of all the tackles. Any tackle that I had ahead of him, he was just a better athlete. But the technique wise, Harbaugh, like, hey, look, Harbaugh was thinking old school with Joe Alt. He was like, you know what? I need a good football player who can go ahead and play. Who gonna play the closest thing to old school football that I can find. He wasn't gonna be Malik Neighbors. It wasn't gonna be anybody else. It was Joe Alt, and I respect it. He went to the Notre Dame offensive tackle lineage, man. You know, you can find some good offensive linemen from Notre Dame, and he like, shoot, man, let's go ahead, man, and get it. So now he got Slater. Zion Johnson? Was it that Boston College dude? Was it from last year or the year before? They got him. I know I'm missing like one more, but they're gonna be ready to go though. They're ready to go. But my thing is, he playing right tackle. He ain't over a big Slater. Unless you telling me that Slater ain't that guy. Unless you gonna give the Dallas Cowboys for Sean Slater. Tennessee is in. Tennessee needs some offensive line. Don't Tennessee need another? Because I like that Arkansas wide receiver from Tennessee. I know he ain't giving him the best so far, but he really got talent though. That Arkansas wide receiver that they got, he got talent. He just gonna have to take stuff serious, come in shape, and play ball. If he take it serious, come in shape, play ball, man, he cold. He cold. Trust me. And he need to show him something this year. But let's see what they do. Maybe they go tight end too. Tight end or offensive line. Let's see. JC Latham. What in the hold up? JC Latham. What in the hell did a team see for JC Latham? What? They think that boy gonna play some left tackle? What the hell did they see? Did I not watch the right person at Alabama? Maybe I watched another dude at Alabama and I thought that was J.C. Latham. Maybe that was the case. Might have had to been the case. That had to be the case, right? Maybe I might have messed up and watched somebody different. Because that J.C. Latham that I watched, that ain't it. It is 7. Oh. J.C. Latham. Oh my God. I'll really break that tape down for y'all. Like if you don't believe me. And watch J.C. Latham. He is not it. 1, 2, 3, not it. What the hell? Hold up. J.C. Latham? What the hell was they watching? Hold up. Whoa. 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 They think that that's a top 10 tackle? Yeah, that's the J.C. Latham that I was watching. That's a top 10 tackle? Huh? Oh, somebody got to explain to me. That is a guard. What? Let's go ahead and give J.C. Latham a round of applause for tricking the Tennessee Titans. What in the hell? That's top 10? Woo! Let's take note to this. So we looking at J.C. Latham, Malik Neighbors. Let's take notes. What? Oh man, hell no. That is a guard. That's a guard. That is a guard. You took a guard top 7? Penix to ATL? Should I be smart? Even with Kirk Cousins too? Ooh, hey, I can see it though. I can see it. J.C. Latham? They should. Yeah, hell yeah. Because look, with Atlanta Falcons, right? Let me tell you something. If they take him, they taking that Green Bay Packer route. Hell no, the chaos started at number 7. Because I'm trying to figure out how the hell is J.C. Latham a top 7 pick? That is a guard. Let's see. I'm watching. I'm really looking at the NFL like, whoa. Did it really become this mediocre? Did the NFL really become this mediocre to take somebody like J.C. Latham in a top 10? That is crazy to me. Hey, T-Dub, the way that is going on. Well, let's get Atlanta Falcons a round of applause. Excellent pick, Atlanta. You are smart. You are smart. are smart, Atlanta. It don't matter. See, take notes, Dallas. Even if you got a quarterback under some money, if you got somebody that's really him, then you take him. You take the Green Bay Packer approach. He gonna sit for a couple years, and when Kirk Cousins, when it's time for his ass to go, Michael Penix is gonna be the franchise quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons, and he's gonna be a very good one. You are smart, Atlanta. Atlanta trying to turn things around. Atlanta good for the next 10 to 12 years. Kirk Cousins, you get to acting up, he gonna take your spot in 2 years. The best quarterback in the draft went to Atlanta. And they thought I was crazy. I'm like, man, Michael Penix should really be the best, the Bears. They said, well, Michael Penix is not going to go. I said, boy, a team would be dumb to pass up on Michael Penix in the first round. You smart, Atlanta. You smart. Hell no, I'm going with my eyes. I'm going with my eyes. I don't not. J.C. Layton. We're going to come back to that. Oh, my God. We're going to come back to that. J.C. Latham. Woo. Joe Alt, I can get with that. I can. Hey, let me tell you something. If Harbaugh thought J.C. Latham was like that, in the way that we run the ball, J.C. Latham would have been a pick at 5. Facts. Let's not forget that. If Harbaugh thought that J.C., especially with the way that Bama Cat and the way he built and the way that he want to run the ball, if Harbaugh thought that he was like that, J.C. Latham would have been a Charger. He would have been a Charger. But he went Joe Alt. Woo! Tennessee. Good luck. Because what they going, and you gonna put him at left tackle too? Whoo! Because top 7 pick, that's a left tackle. Alabama didn't even have him at left tackle. Bama didn't even have him at left tackle. And you gonna do that? Good luck. Now I know we live in a time where you need 2 first round. You need 2 high caliber tackles, left and a right. I understand that. JC Latham is going to eventually go to guard. He's going to eventually go to guard. They missed on that one. Rome Odunze to the Bears. All right. Oh, so all right, so now that makes sense. When it was on the same flight together, him and Sweetness. We're gonna start calling Caleb Williams Sweetness. Now that makes sense. They was on the same flight. And I'm not against that, because I said that if you get Rome Odunze in a good system, so we got to make sure it's a good system, though. I think he can thrive. So I'm not against that. So I can see that. I can see that, y'all. I can see Rome Odunze, Bears. Hey, Bears try to go all in. You got Keenan, you got DJ Moore, you got Cole Kmet, you got Rome Odunze, you got Swift, Roschon Johnson, and you got Sweetness. They need to go get them an offensive lineman. Hey, Bears try to come with it. They're going to be disappointed because Sweetness is their quarterback. All right. I'm not against that pick. Just got to make sure, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be working the middle. He probably might be working the slot too. Him and DJ Moore are probably going to be switching off some. So I can see it. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. I see what you're doing. So if they give a number 1 pick, right, this amount of weapons, We ain't trying to hear no excuses. Even as a rookie, I ain't trying to hear no excuses by that boy. I don't want to hear no excuses for Caleb Williams this year. None. You got vets. They're going to run the ball, and they got you. People made excuses for him talking about, oh, man, he didn't have no line in Southern California. All right. Bears go look like Bears trying to take care of you, my boy. Let's see. So if the Jets here, then the Jets gonna have to go to Brock Bowers then. Give Aaron Rodgers a tight end. That's crazy. That's hella crazy to me, man. Larry Fitzgerald, I don't know about that. But he is a good red zone target, though. He is a good red zone target. That's for damn sure. Oh, they trading. The Vikings came up. What the Vikings get ready to do? What the Vikings on? Oh, snap. Vikings traded up. Who do they want? Tackle? I know they got Hockenson, don't they? So it can't be tight end. What they want, the tackle? Ooh, man. If the Jets going to trade back, get a pick, and then mess around and get tackled? Or is they really going to get both the tight ends? I'm interested. I want to see this. I got to see this. This is interesting, y'all. Hey, this NFL draft flying. It's already been an hour and some change. I mean, that's a good pickup though for Chicago though. I'm not against that. He's gonna be a good red zone threat for them. Whoa! Jets get a fourth and a fifth, just off of missing one, off of this going up one spot. Oh my God, Dallas, you better get active, man. What is they doing, man? Jets, Dallas better get active, man. What is they doing? You move up and you get a fourth and you go down one spot and you get a fourth and a fifth. What? Is he a Tiger Woods type of dude? Is he a Tiger Woods type of dude? All fuzz and games so they chip his nail polish. Oh man. QB. What they gonna try to do if it's QB after 4 got took? Is this Michael Pratt? If it's QB, is it Michael Pratt? Because I wouldn't be surprised if it was. If they did go the QB route. JJ McCarthy. What in the what? They really think it's good. JJ McCarthy done bamboozled them up, didn't they? JJ McCarthy? What? So he's starting. Yo, watch. I'm gonna let all this play out. I'm telling y'all. I know y'all probably thinking like, man, what is he on? I'm telling y'all, watch. Let's just watch how all this plays out. Oh my God. JJ McCarthy? His Alabama game was horrible, horrific. And he was put in some decent circumstances, though. You had a running game. You was a run first offense. What? Let's dig into JJ McCarthy. Because I know it was very brief. I said he weak-minded. His Bama game was trash. I say he a game managing backup, but he is a champion. His ball placement is trash. His vision is trash. I say he a clumsy ass quarterback too, but he can zip it though. I bet you that's why he got there. He can zip it though. I ain't gonna lie on him. He can zip that football in there though. So I'm not gonna lie on him on that. I put his throwing IQ wasn't good. I said the best thing he did was hand the ball off. But he can't throw a strike. He can't throw a strike. He zipped that football though. He was one of them quarterbacks that I've seen that zip that football up in there though. But that ain't enough, man. Hey, if you want JJ McCarthy to have any success, oh, I know Justin Jefferson great. He great ask for a trade, boy. Watch. That boy great ask for a trade. Watch. Oh my God, we got so many jewels in his on his draft show. Justin Jefferson asking for it. Well, no, he already got paid, didn't he? Did he already get paid? Or he ain't about to get paid? Whoo. They would have been better off keeping Kirk Cousins. That's crazy. I'm just sitting back, y'all, like I'm amazed by some of these picks. I am. I really am. You know how weak this draft is? You know how trash this draft is for them to take the players that they taken at this point in time? Now we know all these players are going to get taken at some point in time, but where they taking them at, you know how trash this draft is? I'm telling you, the gems is toward the end. I'm telling you, the gems is toward the end. It's toward the middle rounds. It's going to be toward the back end of the first round. That's where the gems is at. If they taking all these people, then so that means Kool-Aid gonna be there, maybe Kool-Aid McKinstry, Darius Robinson, Graham Barton, Tyler Guyton there. Cause they're my four that I would take. I would trade back if they ain't there. Say for instance, if they not there or something had happened, I'm trading back. And then I'll go ahead and consider like a Byron Murphy or something like that. Because he got a nice first step. That is crazy. I mean, yeah, when you give up that, who the hell was going to trade with the Jets to go get JJ McCarthy? Denver? Vegas? Efficient. Alex Smith. They didn't even got nothing good to say about him. He's a winner. He's efficient. He's Alex Smith. They don't even have nothing good to say about him. You draft Alex Smith in the top 12? Top 10? Did they watch his Alabama game? I want you guys to go. If y'all chilling, if you chilling, right? I want you to watch his Alabama game, and you let me know if that's somebody that you would take in the top 10. That's crazy. Let me see. Oh, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can y'all hear me? There we go. All right, cool. Is Brock Byers really sliding? They went tackle. You hope Adonai Mitchell. He's a good player. He's a good player. But I was hearing teams. I seen a report. I don't know how accurate this is, but I seen a report talking about teams talking about he's undraftable because of his attitude or something like that. He got an attitude. That's what I want on my team. For the same reasons why they say he undraftable is the reason why I would draft him. And I think they say he got diabetes or something like that. If I'm not, I had retweeted it or something like that. He got like diabetes or something like that. And so, because he got diabetes, it affects his mood or something like that. The diabetes part, that's easy to manage. You know what I mean? It's just gonna come on a distance. He just gotta be disciplined though, but that's easy to manage. And to fix, to be honest, but just a tackle. I mean, I'm not. Ain't that what's his name? What's his name? Tucker Oliveira Tucker or something like that from USC. Wasn't they supposed to be this tackle? And with the other tackle that they drafted, ain't he supposed to be the tackle? Goes to show you these people don't know what the hell they talking about. Them first. I think Vera Turco though. I think he had injury concerns, but the other dude, the big boy. What's up with him? What happened with him? They said the same thing about Pickens. I love players like that. If the Cowboys against and I had Adonai Mitchell. I don't know if I'm even saying his name right, but he was in my top 5. He a good player. Oh, the Penn State one? Oh, hell no. I don't know why I was thinking about the Washington one. The Penn State one? They gonna have it. They got another situation with the other big boy. Bro, he ain't not, bro. I swear, I'm a really like, because they say I could use this tape. Like, I'll really break down some of these tackles, bro. That some of these tackles that's being drafted, I can tell you why they not it. I said I had him. What did I say? Did I say he was a right or a guard or something? Hold up. I'm gonna read you. Hold up. I don't know why I was thinking about it was the Washington tackle. Because if it was the Washington tackle, I'm like, all right, you know. Where did Penn State do that though? Let me see. Penn State dude, I said he misfires with his hands a lot. He's strong though. He gets good knockback in the run, good grip strength. That's for sure. You know, He a little grabby. He not smooth in his kickback though. He a little choppy with it, but he does finish blocks. Average athlete with some tightness. I said I prefer him at right tackle. Okay, so I didn't say too much bad things about him. He got balance issues though. He was on the ground too much for me. He got bull rushing to the quarterback more than once against Ohio State. I say he don't got it for a left tackle. That's why I say he probably be better at right tackle. I said, will speed rushers give him trouble? I've seen he struggled a lot with speed to power moves. I rarely seen him in the second level in the run game. His anchor needed to improve tremendously. He did pass stunts decent. I said I also wouldn't be surprised if a team wanted to kick him inside. So I had him, inside in a right guard. I think he was 6'5", if I'm not mistaken, or maybe damn near 6'6". I put he has a lot of wasted movement. I put it look like he labors when he moves. I say he run hella bow-legged. He run hella bow-legged. So yeah, right tackle, guard. Probably right tackle though, since they drafted him so high. But yeah, that's where I was at in regards to him. This is interesting, man. The way I'm seeing it, the draft start tomorrow. The way I'm seeing it, shoot. Worthy. What? Bo Nix at Denver? Are you serious? Yo, these teams is ridiculous. Bro, this is a laughing stock. This is a laughing stock, bro. I know my eyes ain't wrong. I know my eyes is not wrong. I know my eyes is not wrong. I know it. I'm telling y'all, my eyes is not wrong. Bo Nix at Denver? Are you serious? That's a laughing stock. Bro, let me tell you about Bo Nix. Where he at? Bo Nix at Denver? What in the hell? But I did like the Texas. I thought the Texas wide receivers was a better duo than the LSU ones, though. Where my quarterback at? What the is these people doing? Slap? Oh my! Laugh at these people. God damn! You know what? They need to get slapped too. They need to get slapped too. What the hell is they doing? I know my eye ain't wrong. I know my eye is not wrong in what I'm seeing. I know it ain't. I know it ain't. I know my eye is not wrong. Bo Nix ain't even better than Spencer Rattler. Bo Nix ain't even better than Jordan Travis. Bo Nix ain't even better than Michael Pratt. Bo Nix is mobile. I call him Run Read Bo. His ball placement is trash. He's more of a backup quarterback. All that time in college, he still can't read a goddamn defense. He does got some arm strength. A lot of quick reads. He can improvise well. When he's open, he can throw a good ball, but he got happy feet in the pocket. So pretty much when he gets some pressure, he start feeling the Holy Ghost like the Clark sisters. He got accurate issues when facing tighter windows. His field vision is terrible, especially against Texas Tech. How the hell is this a top 15 pick? These teams ought to be ashamed of themselves. They say they professionals. God damn it, we're professionals. What the hell is they looking at? Somebody need to come up over here and tell me, how is Bo Nix a top 15 player? The man spent, 5 years in college. It didn't work at Auburn, and you think he got fixed at Oregon? Did they see the type of throws he was throwing at Oregon? Of course he'll throw a good ball when he by himself. Yo, this team GMs need to get fired. They trash. You let go of Russell Wilson for this? You let go of Russell Wilson to get Bo Nix? What an idiot. What an idiot. That is crazy to me. You could have kept Russell Wilson. This is crazy to me, y'all. It's like I'm in, like, am I dreaming or something? It's like I'm in another world or something. Like, what the hell are these teams looking at? It's like I'm in another world or something right now. It's like I might be dreaming. I might need to wake up. Like, hold on, am I really here? Like, did they really get Bo Nix? Bo Nix is somebody back in the day that would be a 5th, 6th round pick. Well, thank you for grabbing all these quarterbacks. That means Dallas got some options. Las Vegas ain't going tight end because they got Michael Mayer. At 15? I don't see it. I don't see it, Bird. I don't see it. I don't see it. I didn't see it in him, Bird. I ain't gonna lie. I did not see it. I did not see it. I didn't see it in him. Jordan Travis, I like him better. The Knicks. They laughing at the Falcons? Whoa. Yeah, you're right. The Falcons made the best move so far. The Falcons, they good. Atlanta too. He in a dome. Ooh. He in a dome too. Man. You done messed around and kept that boy in the dome. I'm not hot. I'm not. Falcons still in the draft. And we're going to find out real soon. Real soon. Trust me. Trust me. We're going to find all this real soon. Damn, is the NFL really going their way? Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Like, I'm going to be real with you, Cowboy Nation. Like, for real. I'm really about to be real with you. Looking at all these quarterbacks being took, JJ, Bo Nix, May, there's no goddamn way why Trey Lance shouldn't be the starter of the Dallas Cowboys at minimum by next year. I promise you that. I promise you that. If this is the way that quarterback is going, this half the field stuff, this RPO stuff, quarterbacks don't have to be real quarterbacks, then there's no damn way why Trey Lance should not be the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys starter. And you got him for a 4th round pick. That seems like an excellent value for somebody like Trey Lance. And look, I give some of these quarterbacks the benefit of the doubt. They don't have to read the full field to have some type of success. They can be protected. They can, you know what I mean? You see what happens when Mike McCarthy go ahead and like, look, Dak, what you run good? And run that. You see some of the things like Kirk Cousins was a bum back in the day, but the way that the way that the NFL has went, Kirk Cousins looked like a damn near a top 7 quarterback. And what's being required to skin everything is just like college now in the NFL. So maybe that's what the NFL is doing. But as a real quarterback and scan, Patty Mahomes get ready to whoop some. Patty Mahomes got like 3 more Super Bowls in his future. The way it's looking like to me. Oh, Brock Bowers to the Raiders. Excellent pick. You got 2 tight ends. Excellent pick. You gotta get him a round of applause. Raiders actually did something good. They used to be the laughing stock. Now we might got a debut. They might actually then change. 2 tight ends, you can't beat that. Probably what? You could say he was probably what? A top 3 prospect in a draft, and you got him in the middle of the first round. That's excellent value for Browers. That's a real football player right there, y'all. A real football player. And I'm looking at a real football player go halfway pretty much through the first round. What he had? 13? Almost halfway through the first round. Got skipped on for inferior players. Raiders got to steal. Steal, I tell you. I bet you they didn't even. You got May, Brock. Ooh, and Tate Adams. Let's go get you a quarterback. Come on, man. That's excellent value. Good job, Raiders. Good job, Raiders. I'm telling y'all, I know I'm not tripping, y'all. I swear. Once we go here and look, when they start playing games and it's all 22 come out and we start looking, I'm going to show y'all like, yo, this quarterback sucks. But remember, though, what might be some of their saving grace is that the NFL is mediocre now. Quarterbacks don't have to be quarterbacks like they could. That's why Matt Stafford, even though people don't look at it, Matt Stafford is one of the better quarterbacks. He's top 3. Because you know why? Because the way he's able to see the field, scan the field, you can see it. The Rams should have been in that position, but because Matt Stafford is that guy, he top 3. Him, Burrow, Mahomes. Jared Goff. Jared Goff is going to have even more success now. That's why the Detroit Lions, because Jared Goff is a better field reader than a lot of these quarterbacks. He's a better field reader than Lamar Jackson, even though Lamar Jackson is ultra talented. He's a better field reader. Field reader is what's going to get you to the NFC Championship game, to the Super Bowl. That's what's going to get you there, unless you just had an excellent team. Unless you just had a top to bottom team for that 1 year, like the Philadelphia Eagles had, that you can get there. But ultimately, who won? The quarterback that see the field better, which was who? Mahomes. Quarterback play. Jordan Love is coming up. He's a very good quarterback. Green Bay is in excellent hands as all state stands. I'm telling you, some of these quarterbacks that was being, I didn't see it. Bo Nix, this is the same Bo Nix from Auburn. When you look at the type of throws that he had, you're going to have to do for the Broncos to have success, you're going to have to put him in a similar position that Oregon did. Easy ass throws. You're going to have to. He's not no field general. I'm telling you, I promise you. If I'm wrong, I'll tell y'all I'm wrong. I get up on there and be like, you know what? I'm wrong as hell. And I won't sit over there and scout no more. I'll own it, and I'll tell y'all, I won't scout no more. I thought I'll at least get some type of credibility from last year because I was on point last year. For the most part, I was on point. I was on point. I'm telling y'all, I've been on point for the most part. Trust me. Trust me. A lot of the quarterbacks might have some success a little bit to a certain degree as far as winning games because of situations. But as what a quarterback should be and what he should do and what he needs to have to win, a lot of these quarterbacks that drafted don't got it. Yeah, man. Facts. I'm telling you, like, I'm looking at and these are the professionals. These are scouts that do this. I'm like, whoa, why would you do that? Who was in the war room saying, "Oh my God, Bo Nix is a franchise quarterback"? What has you showed you in the 5 years of college football to show you that he was a bona fide franchise quarterback? Even at Auburn, he should have showed you signs. Why did he leave Auburn? Cam Newton didn't have that issue. Cam Newton showed you why he was one of them ones at Auburn. But Bo Nix had like 4-5 years to show you, and what did he do? Nothing. He went to Oregon in a faster pace with lesser competition, and all he had to do was make these easy ass throws, and now all of a sudden he's a top 15 because of what he displayed at Oregon when a lot of his success throws was open. Yeah, we can all make hell of a throws when we open. Y'all can make good throws when you're open, but what happens when that pressure comes? What happens when it's time to make them tight window throws? I didn't see it from Bo Nix. But and that's why I said when I read it to y'all, when he was open, he was on the money. But when it was time to make them tight window throws, let's go back to the Texas Tech game. We like, what the is we looking at? Oh, I can't wait to see what Dallas do, y'all. Facts. Took him 5 years. Jared Verse still on the board. Jared Verse is a very good football player. They keep talking about Latu. I say there's no game. I say look at Jared Verse's Florida game compared to any game that Latu had. That man destroyed Florida. That's what type of DN that you need. And they can sleep on him all they want to. He's going to be a good football player. Now, when it came to premiums, did I have anybody as a premium rusher, though, on the defensive end position? There's some good rushers there. Don't get me wrong. But premium, see, I had Rush. I think I compare Rush to Brandon Ingram. I believe I compared him to Brandon Ingram. Now, if you can get Brandon Ingram out of Jared Verse, that's very worth it. That's worth it. What did we see from J.J. McCarthy? Y'all remember when J.J. McCarthy first got on the scene and he was elected and he had to throw a little bit more, and not include these past couple years. I think, was it before Harbaugh came? If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that. But when he first came, I believe it was his freshman year. When he was elected to, how did that look? He was protected this year. If Michigan, if J.J. McCarthy was one of them ones, Michigan would have had no competition this year. It would have been blowouts left and right if McCarthy was a franchise quarterback. I promise you, with that dope-ass running game that they had in college-wise. But why? It wasn't. The Oregon State one? All right. He's a solid player. Did I have him as my top 5? I believe I did, if I'm not mistaken. He's a solid player. I said, I think he played right tackle, and I said keep him there. Was he right tackle? Let's go off of my memory. Let me see. Yep, he was a right tackle. I said keep him there. Now, don't get it twisted. A right tackle can be a first-round pick, Lane Johnson, right? He's solid. He ain't no bum. He's solid. I mean, especially the way that New Orleans is, I can see that, and I'm not against it, especially the way the draft has gone, because I understand that in this draft, because I remember, if y'all remember me talking to y'all a little while ago, I said the way this draft is going, there's going to be players that are not that good that's going to go ahead and go earlier. And so Fuaga, even though in years past he'd have probably been later, because you got to remember, a lot of these players that's going early now, last year's draft, they would never be even close to where they're getting picked at now. Because last year's draft was night and day better than this draft. I promise you. I ain't gonna go ahead and get on them. Fuaga, he's solid for them. Just keep him at right tackle, and you'll be all right. He'll be all right. What was I going to tell you? Oh, what did I tell people about this Alabama defensive end? What's his name? DJ Dallas Turner. I said he was a scrub. They said he's a top 10 pick. All right, yeah. If somebody that you say is that like that, he should be top 10. Well, where is he at? I'm pretty sure he probably gonna go first round though, maybe in the next couple of picks though. But if he was really like that as a defensive end, I mean, Khalil Mack didn't have a problem going early, did he? Now, he didn't have a problem going early. Mario Edwards and all of them didn't have a problem going early. So if you got one of them ones at defensive end, right, you could pick him top 10. You could pick him top 5. Why? If he was one of the ones, Jim Harbaugh would have definitely got him, especially with the old ass and injury prone defensive ends that they got. Oh, because he ain't one of them ones. Because he ain't one of them ones. He ain't one of them ones. Trash as hell. Let me tell you something about Dallas Turner real quick though, right? Because I'm pretty sure he probably gonna go first round though. Let me tell you something about him real quick. Because I'm trying to figure out how somebody that's athletic like that can't get the edge consistently. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. Where you at? I'm looking at my man. Hey, they starting to make me happy now. Darius Robertson look like he gonna be there. They starting to make me happy now. They starting to make me a little happy now. All right, Dallas Turner. He doesn't have it. That's what I said about him. I said keep him in the 34 defense. So outside linebacker in the 34. I said LSU tackle whooped him. The LSU tackle, go look at him. The LSU tackle whooped on him. He's soft at the point of attack. He needs to set the edge better. He got blown off the line 2 to 3 steps. That's not going to cut it. He doesn't have a good first step. It's average at best. And we don't draft people with average first steps in the first round. He was taught well, but don't have the talent to make it up. He can't get the edge. He has good play recognition, and he needs to share the ball. He needs to share blocks better. He had multiple assignments that he did well. So, as a defensive end, whether it be in coverage or whatever the case may be, he had multiple assignments he did well. But I said get to the quarterback and set the edge, ain't one of them. That's what I said. His get off is slow. Keep him in a 2-point stance. I have some more, but y'all get the picture. And if he was one of them ones, you trying to tell me that a quick first step defensive end that's going to get the edge, you telling me that ain't top 10? When it's been showed you that it was top 10 in the past, when everybody else went top 10, top 15 in the past, you telling me that ain't worthy? That's very worthy. Somebody that can get you a Myles Garrett, you telling me that ain't worthy of a top 10? Very worthy. So why does average step ass defensive end ain't went yet? Because he ain't got it. I don't want no defensive end in the top 10 that's only going to give me maybe 5-6 sacks in the average ass NFL. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm telling you, man. Oh, my God. This is crazy. This is one of the craziest NFL draft that I've ever watched. And y'all know, we watched more, and that was our goal, to watch more prospects this year than last year. And we did that. So if that's the case, if Fuaga is going to go, if that Penn State tackle is going to go, then Blake Fisher needs to go soon. Because Blake Fisher is better than that Penn State tackle. I promise you that. He's better than that Penn State tackle. He's better. He's probably better than that Oregon State tackle too. It's not a knock on the Oregon State tackle because I think he's solid, but he's better than him. And I watched him last night. I said, this man can play. There's a couple of things that he got to fix up, balance issues. You know what I'm saying? Being quicker with his hands, his get off a little bit though. But he even have a late get off, and he still has the athleticism to go ahead and be on time. So just think of that, if he quickens up his get off, how he will be. Long strider. He can play. He gets to the second level adequate. He's a solid player. He a very good tackle. He's a starter worthy for sure. Somebody who get him, if somebody get him later on, they getting a very good player, and they getting him at a nice cost because Blake Fisher can play. Both the Notre Dame tackles are very good. It was solid. Like I said, I have nothing against Joe Alt. I think he was a technician and he was probably the best technical left tackle that I've seen. But that was a little rich. But it's Jim Harbaugh, so or John, whatever the hell he is. We'll let it slide. What the Colts on? Latu over Verse. I mean, he was in my top 5 though, but over Verse though. All right, I guess 4-6 over Verse though. Nah. Y'all want me? You want to look at Latu? What I said about him? That's what I said about Latu. He was the first one I watched because he got drafted off his sack production. What did he have? 13? Yep. He does have good hands, a good push-pull move, good arm over move, good swim move. Good motor. He didn't get the edge consistently to call him elite. He's not a premium rusher, but he's a solid rusher. He's not bendy. I said, if anything, he'll be more like a Bosa type player. Joey. He doesn't have that quick first step. His get off needs to improve. It's slow. That pause that he has in his get off is unacceptable. He gets home when he takes an inside release. He can set the edge, though. He's a base end, strong side end. He is not twitchy. He stands up a lot. He needs to put his hand in the dirt. And I think that'll probably give him a better chance to go ahead and get a nice beat off the ball on more superior athletic tackles. He doesn't have a burst to the football, though, when he chases. He squeezes well, so he was taught well. Because, a lot of these defensive ends don't squeeze no more. He got tight hips. He can't be high with his pad level. He has okay strength at the point of attack. He does work down the line, above average agility. He would have to get stronger, though. He jumps in the B gap too much, what causes him to lose contain at times. That's unacceptable. I say he just don't got it. He's a productive player at best. So one thing the coach is going to get, I don't see that he's going to get. He's not an elite player, but he's a productive player, though. So, the way the draft going, the draft is kind of weak, so they're getting a productive player. So it ain't the worst thing in the world for the Colts. He does need to be stronger when he's shedding. Yeah, that's what I said about him. He said the same thing. I said he had good hands. Jeremiah said he had good hands just now. I heard it in my headphones. But I think he need to shed at a higher level, though. He's not a natural bender. That might be that actually might be the best thing for him. If you missed it, I don't know if y'all guys watching the Daniel Jeremiah on the NFL Network one though, but that'll actually probably be the best thing for him. At times, rush him inside at 3 tech. That'll probably actually be kind of cool for him. The way that league going, the NASCAR practice, that'll probably be better for him to give him a little bit more love inside. You still rush him outside, but give him a little bit more love inside. He gonna be a productive player though. He ain't gonna be bad. He ain't gonna be one of the ones though. He ain't no Myles Garrett, no Khalil Mack, no DeMarcus Ware type one, no Will Anderson ones though. But he gonna be solid though. He gonna be solid, right? I didn't have too many bad things to say about him. He's a solid player, right? But a lot of teams is getting solid players though. I think some of the better ones. You're gonna go back to the draft. You're gonna look like at the end of the draft, that's where the value was at. We getting closer to this Dallas pick, y'all. We getting closer to the Dallas pick. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these players that's coming off the board. Hey, look, this is good for Dallas, though, right? You still got You got Kool-Aid on the board. You got Graham Barton on the board. Darius Robinson on the board. Let's hope somebody take Newton early because Newton ain't got no quick first step. His first step ain't quicker than Darius Robinson's or Murphy's from Texas. I promise you that. I know I'm going against the grain, y'all, but trust me. Trust me. I know what I watched. But Latu for the Colts, good player. That fits their culture. He'll be a good player. He's gonna do some good things for the Colts. He ain't no 15 sack type of dude though, but he gonna do some good things for the Colts though. He'll be a solid player. Damn, J.C. Horn, Champ Bailey. Ooh, Champ Bailey, a hell of a player, man. Mo Claiborne. Oh my God. Don't give us the nightmares. Let's see what Aiden Durr gonna pick. Hey, would you trade? Now look, if you're the Dallas Cowboys, would you trade 24 for a player though? Yep. I agree. I agree. Only if they capitalize, I definitely agree. Dallas turn to the. I mean, with Aiden Durr, are we surprised? No, we're not surprised. We're not surprised. Aiden Durr here. He don't know. He don't know nothing about no football. He can't coach. Aiden Durr can't coach. I don't. I ain't gonna be lying. I don't even know what the organization's seen in Aiden Durr. You can see by your defensive line he can't coach. You got somebody like Fahoku and you ain't give him a shot when you need to stop the run. He can't coach. You got Sam Williams who ain't even getting snaps. Every time he get up in there, he produce. He can't coach. He can't coach. When you got when you got players who ain't even fundamentally sound, that's coaching. That's coaching. You got. I mean. Let me tell you something. He gonna get credit for Tank, and he don't because Tank was taught well by Rob Marinelli. So Tank was taught how to squeeze, how to be a technician by Rob Marinelli, a defensive line guru. Aiden Durr is just getting what Rob Marinelli did. He ain't did nothing. What did he do with Mozzie? Nothing. Osa was already like that. Osa came in the league already like that. He just needed to get bigger. He ain't do nothing. Hank was already who he was. He ain't did nothing. What kind of coaching this man did? He ain't did nothing. Micah was your project. You supposed to teach Micah how to be fundamentally sound as a defensive end. Micah was nowhere near. They can't even put their inside hand down. No squeezing. Don't even know how to take on blocks. They don't even take on half the men. He's taking on a full man. You're supposed to take on a half man as the defensive end. You don't never take on a full man. And you see them people taking on full men. But this man is a good coach? Absolutely not. I could say so many things about that man too. I could say so many things about that man and why he's not a good coach. Oh, shit, they got Byron Murphy. Well, shit, Hoodlum. That's the case. I said what I said, but I ain't gonna lie, that's like with a solid pick. I ain't even gonna lie. You know? I ain't even gonna lie, man. That's a solid pick. He got a nice first step. I told them Jerzon Newton ain't one of them ones. He got good tape, but his first step is trash. It's hella weak. And Byron Murphy, hey, the reason why he wasn't Darius Robertson, because Darius Robinson ain't give him a lot of D tackle snaps to go ahead and show him. But I ain't gonna lie, Byron Murphy, that's a good pick. My bad, Aiden Durr. My bad. My bad, Aiden Durr. My bad. My bad. That's a good pick. He got a good first step. Good first step. I think he'll be a good player. He gonna if I had to, it's a possibility that you might can get Grady Jarrett out of him. Right? You might can get Grady Jarrett out of him. If I had to give you a comparison. because he got a nice first step. And as we mentioned before, if we're going to take a defensive tackle in the first round, then he has to have a good first step. But he got a good first step. My bad, Aiden Dirt. I ain't mean to get at you like that, my boy. Maybe you were just bullshitting for the Dallas Cowboys or something, man. But that's a good pick. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one of the ones that I do agree with. So you was on point. My bad, Aiden Dirt. I ain't mean to get at you like that, my boy. Hey, man, if you watching Aiden Dirt, man, just forget what I said. Forget what I said, Aiden. But I still meant what I said, though. Yeah. I be thinking about that sometime. I'll be thinking about that sometime, LB. I talk hella shit, did I, T-Dub? I talk hella mess about that boy. That's a good ass pick. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good pick. I can't even lie. If it's Murphy. Yeah, man. I can't even lie, man. I can't even lie on that boy, man. That's a good pick, man. Good first step. I want to see him take on the double teams a little bit better, though. I want to see him take on the double teams a little bit better, though. I want to see him hold his ground a little bit better, but that can be coached. He's a little shorter, which can be to his benefit. But you can't coach first step. They said Ed Oliver. Nah. I say more Grady Jarrett. Look at the first step, y'all. You got a good first step. Good first step. Hey, they gonna talk these draft picks up though, but the double teams that I've seen sometime, he was getting knocked back. But that was just technique wise though. It ain't because he's strong, because he does play the run solid. He plays the run solid. He's solid. And when it's shortage, and when being shortage, he got some good leverage though. He got some good leverage. See, I ain't worried about 5 sacks. See, and you see, that's what I mean about the college, right? Because you remember, what's his name? Jared Verse had more sacks than him. Who else had more sacks? There's a whole lot of people that wasn't good. What's his name? Chris Branswell or something like that. The other Alabama defensive end, who is trash, by the way. He had about 8 to 10 sacks. So when people look at statistics and they try to evaluate, I'm not all looking at the sack production, because if we're gonna look at sack production, then you gotta look at Jerzon Newton. But Jerzon Newton, see, this is my thing, and that's why I told them Jerzon Newton is not number one. Because if Jerzon Newton, with the stats that he had, the sacks protection that he had, if Jerzon Newton had a quick first step, Jerzon Newton should have been off the board already. But like I told people, he don't got that first step. You know what I mean? That's important. If I'm gonna draft you at 3 tech, that's so important. How do I know? Because I played it, and I played in a scheme that was aggressive and it got a get up field. You have to have a quick first step. That get off is everything. And Jerzon Newton don't got it though, and that's gonna hinder him a little bit in the NFL. He'll probably be able to do some love because Jerzon Newton, he gonna come after it though, but he ain't gonna have the potential like a Darius Robinson and a Byron Murphy would have. And I'm still waiting on my guy Darius Robinson, man. Damn! The Vikings moved, boy, they ain't playing. But they messing up though, because who they trading up for? They ain't doing shit. Who you trade for? Y'all said Turner? Oh, here we go. He finally went, huh? He probably called Nick Saban and said, "Hey, man, what you think about Dallas Turner?" Of course, Nick Saban gonna say good things about him. Just because they ran a fast 40 don't mean he good. I'm not feeling him. So we got some of the better players ain't drafted yet. That tells you how these scouts are looking. I'm telling you. I promise you, y'all. I promise you. You assume because you thought he was better than what he was. Because you thought he was better than what he was. That's hey, Vikings ain't doing no playing. So the hey, but the Vikings ain't tripping off the picks because they gotta go pay. They gotta pay Jefferson. They gotta pay Jefferson. They got Addison. Addison a baller, man. I had Addison as wide receiver 1 last year, and he showed that as a rookie, when Jefferson wasn't there and they was missing hella bodies, and he still was producing like that, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns in big moments. That tell me everything I need to know about him. So I go ahead and pat myself on the shoulder on that one. And everybody was giving Quentin Johnston and them love. I'm like, all right, cool. But Addison can play. Just beef him up a little bit. He play. Of course, they're gonna show the good plays. Look how long it takes for him to bend that edge, man. Somebody like Turner who run a 4.5 and supposed to be ultra athletic. Man, it should be. Man, you should. Man, come on, man. But they ain't got it. Just because he ran a good 4.4 don't mean he got that good first step. Don't mean he could bend that edge. He got some tightness in them hips, man. It's gonna get. That's why, I used to watch the combine a lot. I used to watch it from front to back, right? I used to watch all the days, but now I don't watch it no more because I see people will rate a player because he had a good combine. He like, oh, he ran a 4.4. Let me go ahead and look at okay. You looked at a 4.4, but you said his game speed, it wasn't fast. Because he ran a 4.4 today, that has nothing to do with football speed, so that don't even matter. So trust your eyes. Your eyes say that his play speed is slow. Yeah, it's going to continue to be slow because he trained for this 40. That don't mean nothing. Just because he can track speed or whatever the case doesn't mean it's going to hit and convert. We see many fast players in the NFL that it just can convert because they wasn't one of them ones. Did the Dallas Cowboys try to make it work with Teddy Williams or whatever the case may be? Didn't he run like a 4.2? What happened with that? Because it doesn't always translate. It doesn't translate. Football players translate. I don't give a damn about. Hey, look, it's like with Keon Coleman, right? I don't give a damn that you ran a 4.6. They said that he gonna have trouble separating. Guess what? What he may lack, he can go ahead and be a beast in others. I said, go look at Brandon Marshall. The way that Brandon Marshall won is the same way that Keon Coleman needs to win. When you got somebody that can body up, box out, man, that's gonna go ahead and be key. And you see the way that these players play anyway. They give him free releases. They ain't giving no static. And he gets strong and he stays strong. You think they're gonna press him? Get up off of that. He free. You see what Brandon Marshall do? He off that quick. And his eyes raised. They throw up his cash rates. Boom. That's easy money. Right? What? Brandon Marshall had what 20 catches one time with the Denver Broncos? One of them ones. So just because he ran a slow 40, that don't mean that he can't win in other ways. Jason Witten was slow as hell, but he was always open. Why? Because he ran good routes and he was crafty. Jason Witten probably ran a 6.5 40, but it didn't matter because he knew how to play football and he knew how to get open. See, when you know how to use this and when you really work on your technique, a lot of the times whoop on athleticism. You could have somebody, right, that can just be the best athlete in the world. But he go against somebody that's a technician. That technician, more times than not, is going to come out on top. That's where you see other little athletes, man, they be great and stuff. They got great physical tools, but their technique is sloppy. They didn't got good technique. But when you put technique and with that athleticism, you got a strong beast, right? Look at Myles Garrett. When I look at Myles Garrett, a lot of the times I see good technique on top of what he already got. That's why Myles Garrett always be at the top, at top 3 year in, year out. Because he's one of the ones and he got good technique. He's one of the He's one of the very few defensive ends that I see in the NFL that really wrong arms on a consistent basis. Man, what was it? The playoff game, I believe. Was it the playoff game? I believe it was the first playoff game. Look, he had a beautiful display of wrong arming, squeezing down. You don't see that. Like one thing when I played, I don't think it's being coached. My coach would cuss me out if I didn't go ahead and squeeze down. If I let this a little bit of air here on my line. He said, no, you need to squeeze that down. Because a lot of the times I remember it was a playoff game. Just by me squeezing down, I had about 4 or 5 tackles in the first quarter just off of me squeezing down. There's no room, there's no way that there should be airspace from a defensive end. Even if you got outside contain, but you also got other responsibilities. You also need to play team defense because that's going to help your linebackers out as well. That's going to help your linebackers out as well because it's team defense. A lot of people play individual defense, but they're not playing team defense. And when you see teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, right, they play better team defense, right? Tennessee, they didn't have a whole bunch of depth on that defensive line. That's why I said, like, we get caught up in this pass rush stuff. It's just cool to have though, but the Kansas City Chiefs had about 2 or 3 guys, and they was tired as hell. But they had technique, they had desire, they had good coaching, they had good team defense, which helped propel them to the top. That's why they went back to back, and damn near might probably win it again. If we're being honest, you know, slow motion, right? Take about 50 years. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit, if Dallas draft right, they got barbecue chicken. If Dallas draft right, I didn't see nobody in the division get better today. If the Dallas Cowboys are responsible, if their defensive ends are responsible in containing Jaden Daniels, that's barbecue chicken. But if you let that man slip up and beat you with his legs, the Dallas Cowboys is barbecue chicken. They said Amarius Mims? What the hell? And now look, let me tell you about Amarius Mims. I'm not saying that he a scrub, but I'm saying he ain't a left tackle. And I'm telling you that he's injury prone. He's a right tackle. I say he's more Orlando Brown Jr. And I mean, Orlando Brown Jr. is a solid player, but that's more up his alley. He's more closer than Orlando Brown Jr. than he is that Browns tackle from last year. I forgot his name, Dewan. But he not a left tackle though. I'll keep him right there. As a right tackle, I'm keeping him right there. And we're gonna use some long arms, and we're gonna go. But I think he could be a starter though. He could be a starter though. He got some stuff to clean up though. But he could be a starter though. But he a right tackle though. Because you put him on you put him on there with them hogs on the left side, right? But then again, right? Them hogs is coming to the right side. So you need tackles with good feet, both sides, right? So now you got Will Anderson and you got everybody else. You got DeMarcus Lawrence. You got all these good defensive ends. You got Bosa. Now they coming on your right side. So now it ain't just left tackle gets the premium rusher every week. It ain't just that no more. Now you got 2 rushers you got to go against. Now they're gonna try to pick the weakest link, right? Now, shit, if I'm the Kansas City Chiefs and I got Chris Jones, I'm looking like, shit, man. I know you do damage inside, but we got barbecue chicken at right tackle. So go ahead and whip his ass at right tackle. So your right tackle got to be on point too. You know, but I think with him, I think you should keep him on the right side, keep him right-handed. And you probably get a starter. Now, how good of a starter? I don't know. I just say from what I've seen so far, which I wasn't able to see too much, I say Orlando Brown at best. And that's cool. You know, this is gonna be one of them drafts when you look back like, it didn't have a lot of star power, but you got some productive players. And that's what the Dallas Cowboys need the most is some productive players. But you can get that. But one of them ones, though, one of them it's, there's a couple there. There's a couple that I've seen one of them it's, though. There's a few. But yeah. Just like Marvin Harrison, right? Little boy. He was wide receiver one, but he wasn't the wide receiver ones that we accustomed to seeing, though. But he's solid though, good route runner though. But he wasn't one of them. He wasn't one of the ones that we seen that we be like, oh, that's the number one right there. Yeah, yeah. Especially when it'd be interesting to see what they gonna do with they first rounder. Man, we got Kool-Aid left, we got Robinson left, we got Graham Barton, we got Tyler Guyton. Okay. All right. We got players that I want. Either one of them will be fine with me, y'all. Robinson, Guyton, Graham Barton, or Kool-Aid. Any one of them is cool with me. I mean, Kool-Aid is just me being selfish. Because Kool-Aid a dog. Kool-Aid a dog. And I don't get why Kool-Aid ain't drafted yet. Rams need a D tackle. I think Rams need another corner too. We ain't seen Wiggins and all them yet. And they was trying to tell us that Wiggins and Quinyon was one of them ones. We ain't seen them yet. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Micah is going to be a linebacker. And this is why I can tell you this. So you know how they want to pay. Like for instance, right? If I pay you a guard and tackle, it's going to be a difference. If I pay you a linebacker or defensive end, right, it's going to be a difference. The fact that they knew that they had to pay him as a defensive end, and they still had him there the majority of the snaps, tell me how they think about him. Now, one thing I think if we think Mike Zimmer is still smart, one thing you're probably gonna see is that Michael Parsons will probably be a little bit more of a utility player in certain situations. Like you might see Micah at times maybe spy, maybe carry somebody. You might see different little things to maybe act like they're trying to show him off, but I think that they probably talk to Zimmer and like, you need to keep him at defensive end. Now, me personally, I'd rather have Micah at linebacker. Even though he's not a linebacker, his best position, if you had to give him a position, would be linebacker. You got defensive end for a reason. I'm not saying not rush him. I'm not saying that at all. Because you should rush him. But that first and second downs, man, you need to get up in there and really be a linebacker. And on third down, passing situations, then you're going to go. That'll go ahead and save him from being in compromising positions and be able to get the most out of his rushes. And he says he's chasing 20 sacks. He can get 20 sacks out of that and being situational. What the Rams doing? Now the Rams know what they doing, boy. Rams know what they doing. Jared Verse, they know what they doing. Jared Verse can play. Tell him to show that Florida film. Show that Florida film. He ain't Will Anderson. He ain't Will Anderson. That's Cap. But he a good player though. Uh Shit, to be honest with you though, yeah, they go that Florida. You see how he was ranking that Florida? Tearing their ass up. But I'm gonna tell you something about Graham about Verse though. Uh Graham Barton was getting with him. Huh? You said eat? No, not right now. We were after it's almost done. Graham Barton was lightweight. He was getting with him. Short arm Graham Barton. Graham Barton got what? Less than 33-inch arms? Graham Barton was getting with him. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And that's why I was like, man, for somebody that had that center background and for somebody that had success at left tackle and actually compete with probably the best defensive end, that tells me something about him. And I'm talking about Graham. But he was getting with Jared Verse, though. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was getting with him. But that made me rock with Graham Barton even more, though. I'm like, man, you playing out of position, and you out here going crazy, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like with Darius Robertson, you ain't a defensive end, but you was a defensive end in the SEC at 8 sacks, though. And every time you go inside at D tackle, you be tearing their ass up. Tennessee, Kansas State. Since they said that, I'm pretty sure that the Kansas State guard Cooper Beebe was probably one of the better guards, even though he like a phone book. He was one of the better guards, right? Cooper Beebe, he shot out of his stance at 3 tech on Cooper Beebe. Cooper Beebe didn't even have a chance. He didn't even have a chance. That's what I'm saying. Like this boy Darius Robertson really cold with it. And I think the reason why, and I believe, and I'll probably tell you right now, y'all, the reason why that he ain't went around this time yet is because people like, all right, is he a defensive end? Okay, because if you keep him at defensive end, he has some limitations in the NFL, right? So what is he, a defensive end? You're gonna rush him inside, you're gonna make him a full 3 tech, you know what you're gonna do. And I think that's probably some of that uncertainty that teams have. Right, because it's still a certain risk though, right? Because you didn't get a whole dose of it though. You didn't get a whole dose of him at defensive tackle, so you're projecting. So it's like, but that's a risk that I would take. I've seen a little something. I've seen how he looked. I put about 10 pounds on him. That's a risk that I would take. Don't Pittsburgh need another tackle? Even though they drafted that one tackle from Georgia, they might need another tackle too. Do they got a center? I believe they do, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see what Pittsburgh do. Yeah, I think so, LB. Shit get cool later, Derry. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Doomsday. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man. And you know, this is my thing with Kool-Aid though. Kool-Aid, you know, Zim got that secondary background. Zim got that secondary background. And look at what Zim had, right? Xavier Rhodes. Tell me that didn't go right up Kool-Aid Alley. You know what I mean? He had Xavier Rhodes. You know, he like the old corner Terrence Newman. Who else he had, man? That was what is it? I mean, even though it didn't work, he went after Trey Waynes. What was it at Michigan State? He went after Trey Waynes. Who else he went after? Of course, he had Harrison Smith at safety, but there was a couple corners. I think I think he was around with Mackenzie Alexander. even though I wasn't too high on him. I wasn't high on him, and come to find out I was right. But that was before I hopped on YouTube, though. I think I still got some of my notes from when I was doing this, not on YouTube. And I if I find it, I'll show y'all. Like, I've been hitting even when I wasn't on YouTube. I say the only thing I probably was wrong about was TJ Watt, even though TJ Watt kind of basic a little bit though, but hey, he eating though. He having success, so you can't argue against success. And I believe the Dallas Cowboys were supposed to get TJ Watt. We see how that go. What was it, the taco draft? Yeah, he sure did, T-Dub. He sure did. He sure did. He sure did. And I think that's part of the reason why though Jay Lou back though. Try to have something that's a little steady. I wonder if he really like Eric Scott though. You know, that was one of the ones I couldn't really give y'all a scouting report because I couldn't really see no film on Eric Scott. In the game that I did was able to watch, I wasn't able to really look at him, so I couldn't really give you a analysis on him. So that's an unknown for me. Eric Scott is an unknown for me, probably like it is for everybody else. So I'm not too sure. And that's one of the ones I'm kind of anticipating because I don't know. I'm like, is he good? Is he not good? We see his drill work, but shit, that ain't the football game though. That's drill work. And I mean, we seen Sam Williams stiffed in the mug, bending the edge, which will impact him a little bit though, because he ain't no 15 sack type of dude though. But Sam Williams can give you the production that Jared Verse and Latu is going to give these teams. 6 to 8, right? He can give you that. Sam Williams solid. So you already got your Jared Verse. You already got your Latu on the team if you use them, right? Cam Harry was a hell of a ball player. Hell of a ball player. You know, a lot of people they look at stats, be like, oh, he ain't had these stats up, man. That's like somebody telling us that Snacks Harrison wasn't no good as a football player. Snacks Harrison was a beast. He ain't gonna give you 6, 7 sacks though, but we know what Snacks Harrison and him do. Beast. And I would expect though. See, the reason why I would like, that's why I like Mason Smith from LSU, because I've seen the type of D tackles that Zim had. What, Big Linval Joseph, Pierce from the Ravens. He had them too. Okay, we figured that they was gonna go tackle, but they went the Washington tackle. Okay, I see it. I mean that seemed like a Pittsburgh type of tackle. That's a Pittsburgh tackle. They running away from All right, so it looked like the Dallas Cowboys gonna get one of these players then. We got Graham, Robinson, Kool-Aid, Guyton. We got one of these players. Where we at? 21 now? So we're gonna get one of them. Let's see which one we get. Let's see what's going on. That's perfect for us. And when they come down to things, that's a lot of pressure. Hey, if all of them is there, that's a lot of pressure for the Dallas Cowboys to get up on them. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure to have a potential starting center that you want, to have a potential starter at left tackle, a potential Pro Bowl player. Because I'm gonna tell you something about Guyton. Guyton is probably was one of the most athletic tackles that I watched. Good mirror, good mirror, good mirror. Right. So he just wasn't aggressive. That's his knock. He ain't the most aggressive tackle. You know, he a little gentle. I ain't gonna lie, he a little gentle. But there was a tackle just like him though that I can't remember. Um, Damn, I can't remember them. Y'all probably will know. You got so what I say, guy. I said you got potential tackle, you got potential starting center, who also played out of position, but has gave you a year, his freshman year of center snaps. Kool-Aid to me is a dog. Kool-Aid a dog to me. Uh Kool-Aid one of the ones to me. And you just look at Kool-Aid like he plays football. I think and Kool-Aid from Florida or something like that too. If I'm not mistaken. I'm don't hold me to that. But and then you got Darius Robinson. You got Darius Robinson. And out of the players, though, right, you had two players that really played in a position coming from Yasher. So it's like, okay, what did the Dallas Cowboys want to do? They want to go Darius Robinson, try to take the risk of converting him in. They're gonna do Graham Barty. They think he's involved as a center because when his freshman year at center, even though I don't hold him to that though, it was cool. It wasn't all that though. Him at center though, it was cool though. But he did develop his body though, so that played a factor in it. He got smarter. He got the athleticism for it because you see the way that he plays tackle, right? So it's like, did he develop into, you know what I mean? So it would have been nice to see his evolution at center, right? It would have been nice to see a couple games with him at center, but we didn't get that to see the evolution because because one thing for sure, I like to watch the players last year unless I need to watch his previous year, right? And only reason why I went back to Graham Barton first year is because that's when he had the center snaps, right? So if they're gonna go up like he was a solid center though. If he wasn't all that, then I wouldn't expect him to go that route. But let me make a quick case on Kool-Aid. So if you get Kool-Aid, right, you got Diggs coming off a knee injury, right? ACL. You got Fresno State corner, Bland, who is most likely a better nickel. And here's my other case. This is my case, y'all. Hear me out. The Super Bowl winners had two corners that was locking shit down. They didn't have a lot of depth at defensive line, right? Even though they had one of them ones inside, and they had was it Karlaftis, and they had the rookie from Kansas State, but that was pretty much it because the other dude got hurt. I forgot his name. Then you had Big Mike Pennell, who the Dallas Cowboys need somebody like him, right, to do that dirty work. They need to draft that. There's a couple, but I think if you get somebody like Kool-Aid, one that's going to be cheaper because you never know. Maybe you might miss out on a DaRon Bland because he's going to show his worth inside and out. Somebody might pay him. Are you going to go ahead and pay Bland that type of money too when Diggs come? Or are you going to pay that money? And then look, I like Diggs, right? Diggs is a very good corner, right? But I think Kool-Aid is because y'all remember. I don't know if y'all remember last year, but I was like, Trayvon Diggs need a corner that's sticky icky on the opposite side of him. That's sticky icky. And I think Kool-Aid is the closest corner to me because it was supposed to be Kelvin or it's supposed to be Nashawn Wright, but it ain't. I think if you got a corner that could be sticky icky, because Diggs like to take his gambling, right? He needs to tighten up on his technique. I believe Mike Zimmer even said that, if I'm not mistaken, in a press conference. So he needs to tighten up his technique. And then let me make another point. Nick Saban is gone. So we ain't gonna be able to get them good top Bama players no more. That's over with now. So why not go ahead and get a couple that might go ahead and fit into what you're doing, right? And I think Kool-Aid was top good, right? Trayvon Diggs is coming from where again? So why not go ahead and get another Bama corner that, when it comes down to him being man on man, can play it, right? I think I only see him get beat. One, it was good coverage with Adonai Mitchell against Texas. It was just a great throw. It was good coverage. And I seen one where he got beat on a whip route. I believe it was with Xavier Worthy, but it was complete. It was incomplete because it was a quarterback. That was it. Both Texas games, though. Both Texas games. Man. And then you got 3 corners, though. You got 3 corners. And you supposed to be good secondary. You got your hitter Wilson. You got Malik Hooker. I mean, why not have one of the better secondaries and then work your way down? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Who the Miami getting? Chop Robinson. The hell? That's a potential pick. That's a and then but the Miami Dolphins invested already on 2 outside rushers though. What, Chubb, the dude from Miami, and Chop. Look, Chop was just potential because there was a lot of holes in Chop games. That's a potential pick. I had him in my 5 because I'm like, that's a potential pick. That's a potential pick. Graham Barton. Might as well. Yep. Hey, I'm with it though. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Doomsday. T-Dub says Kool-Aid. Hey, I think I lightweight talk myself into Kool-Aid to be out even more. You know, I didn't think Kool-Aid would be on the board. I thought a team would be smarter than this. You know, I thought a team would be okay. So we got our players on the board. We gonna get one of the players that we gotta get one of the players that I talked about, unless they trade back, which I'm not against. I'm not against it. I am not against it. Chop Robinson, his potential, if he put it together, he might get you something. He might get you about 7, 8, maybe 1 year with a 10. Because he got the potential. And that's the only reason why I had him. Because look, the other Penn State dude, Adisa Isaac, had better tape. He had better tape than Chop Robinson. But the only reason why I had him higher is because that Chop Robinson had the better attributes and more potential. And we ain't going off of just college. We're going off of how is it going to translate, right? Because that would be a lot of my top 5. It ain't your production. It's how it's going to translate to the next level, right? And if Chop Robinson engages in his potential, he probably would translate better than Adisa Isaac and company, right? Adisa Isaac is a safer pick and probably be a good solid football player for somebody because he did have good tape. He is a good football player, but Chop Robinson had the most potential, and the Dolphins is going off of potential with Chop Robinson. So let's see if they can get the most out of Chop Robinson with potential. Oh, I'll be pissed. Oh, most marketable? Well, if we looking at marketable, Kool-Aid. If we looking at marketable, Kool-Aid. One, you got the name, Kool-Aid McKinstry. He a corner. Bama. It look like Kool-Aid got a little bit of personality to kind of go with the brand a little bit. So probably Kool-Aid, right? Because Graham Barton, no. Because Guyton, it's offensive lineman. Darius Robinson, only way that he'll be able to prove that is if he become a beast in the interior. That's it, right? So out of the 4, that name got to be Kool-Aid, right? Kool-Aid. Everybody love a good corner. Everybody love corner versus wide receiver matchups, right? You got the name Kool-Aid. People gonna make all kind of creative things. I say Kool-Aid, right? Kool-Aid got the grill. Kool-Aid play like it. He gonna talk that a little bit. So I say it's Kool-Aid. That's a good point, though. That's a good point. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. If the Dallas Cowboys get somebody like Zach Frazier at this point, I'll be pissed. Oh, I'll be pissed. Cause look, with Zach Frazier, I think he a solid, serviceable center, but he got limitations. And if they did was to do that, I'd be pissed. In the first round, I'll be pissed. But if you want serviceable, I mean, serviceable is Tyler Biotish, right? That's serviceable. It's Tyler Biotish. But I always said, and I'm going to stand on it, the Dallas Cowboys need a power center. They need a powerful center. So somebody like that Georgia center, he got some power to him. What's his name? Goddamn, I can't think of his name right now. But the Georgia center got some power to him. The Dallas Cowboys need a power center inside, right? Because as you can see, when we didn't have a center with power, he would end up being in Dak's lap at times, right? But Travis Frederick ain't in Dak's lap, right? He wasn't in Dak's lap because he was a power center. Even though he had the athleticism, he was a power center. But we know there ain't no Travis Fredericks right now. So what you got to do? I mean, Graham Barton is a power. You could say, at least from what he's shown, what he got, you could say he'd be close to a power center. The Georgia center is a power center. But there's some other solid serviceable centers. But to say that a power center, there's only a couple. Because Powers ain't a power center. He's athletic though, but he's brittle though, and we good off of brittle. Like one thing we can't have is games missed at center. I mean, we already see how that go. It ain't good. And if they don't get a center, if they don't get somebody like Graham Barton, maybe they believe in John Hoffman. It's gonna be interesting, y'all. Hey, we getting there. We here. Philly up. Philly need a tackle. I wouldn't be surprised if Philly go another Oklahoma tackle. Philly need a tackle. Philly need a corner. Philly need a corner too. They don't need Darius Robinson. They need a tackle. Kelsey retired, so I wouldn't be surprised if center here. Philly might take one of our players that we talked about. Let's see what they go. Whoa! Somebody still cashed on a JJ McCarthy pick because they betted he was gonna go 10, even if the Jets didn't do. A smart bet. Smart bet. Let's see what Philly doing. Yeah, Kool-Aid got that swagger to him, man, that confidence to him. What y'all remember when I made that video and said that the Dallas Cowboys might mess around? I could see the Dallas Cowboys might mess around and get somebody like Michael Pratt. He just seemed like somebody that's what Stephen Jones would want. What if the Dallas Cowboys did that at this point? That'd be crazy. The Dallas Cowboys did that. Michael Pratt, I could see that though. I could. I really could. What Philly do? Quinyon Mitchell. Oh, we ain't worried. Hey, I see why the Philly went to go trade for Darius Slay. Because they don't know how to pick him. They did that shit with Sidney Jones. Is they gonna make him a safety or something? Because I'll be with it if they made him a safety. They drafted Sidney Jones. They had to go get Bradbury. That ain't work. They had to go get Slay from the Lions. Who else? You trying to go get Nnamdi Asomugha? That didn't work. They don't know how to pick no damn corner. When the last time Philly had a corner? Let me think. You mess around with Vontae Maddox or something. When the last time Philly had a corner? I'm trying to think. We know when they had a safety. When the last time Philly had a corner, though? I can't think of it right now.
Oh, we getting close to the. We getting what? Hey, we getting close. One of our players is there. One of our players is there. Shit, it probably would have been better for Dallas to be picking at 26 or something for what it seemed like. Man, hey. The more and more I think, I'm like, man, Dallas gonna mess this up, ain't they? I mean, they mess everything else up. Lito Shepherd. Lito Shepherd. An average ass corner. Lito Shepherd. I remember Lito Shepherd, average ass. Average ass corner. Troy Vincent. That's what I'm saying. Philly don't know how to pick no damn corner. Didn't they use a first round pick on Sidney Jones too? They used a first round pick on a 160-pound corner. Who's like 6 foot, 160 pounds. He need more than some milk. They don't know how to pick no damn corner, man. Who was the one in 30 years? With Quinyon, when it's time to get up close and personal, I didn't see it. CeeDee Lamb gonna cook his ass for years to come, ain't he? Tolbert gonna give him work. Watch. Remember what I said. Tolbert probably get this man some work. You think he gonna guard Cooks up? Nah. He better play off like he did the majority of his career. He better play off coverage. He good at that. He good at off coverage. Tell him to play that bump and run, though. Jair Alexander, absolutely not. Twitchy. They just use any words, don't they? Twitchy. What? I can tell you what I seen. You said here it is an off coverage. I watched like 3-4 games. When was he not in off coverage? Might as well put his ass at safety. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the time I only seen him on coverage on the Senior Bowl. We gonna see. It didn't look too smooth when I watched him because I I watched some of his Senior Bowl reps too to get a feel for how he was. Maybe I watched some. Maybe I didn't watch all of it, but I definitely watched enough to see like it didn't look smooth. But off coverage, he gonna do that. But he gonna get cooked. Uh, do I think he gonna be a? I don't see it, man. We'll see. I don't see it. You know, and I did my best to go pull up that Toledo film. I did my best to watch. I watched 3-4 games. You know, because I can show you the tape. I can show you the tape that I watched with him to show you that. Of course, they're gonna always show highlights. That's what they're supposed to do. That's one thing I should have. If I would have had more time, I would have definitely put some highlights to this. But he ain't better enough. Well, we know for a fact that it wasn't gonna be no damn what's that Clemson corner? What's his name? What's his name? What's that Clemson corner? He hella weak. That Clemson corner, he weak. Quenya Marshall over that Clemson corner all day. Brian Thomas. Well, what the Dallas Cowboys gonna do? Oh, all of them is there. Oh, snap. Damn. And all of them damn near need too. Ain't that something? You got 4 needs. And Dallas Cowboys got to go with one of my players, man. Guyton, Robinson, Kool-Aid, Graham. They got to go one of them. They would be idiots not to go with one of them. This was funny. They got a tough ass decision. Who they got ranked higher? Because one of the tell you, Tyler Guyton had probably the best mirror. He just wasn't the most physicalist player. So that can go ahead and maybe play. But shit, you had David Bakhtiari with the Packers. So I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy ain't tripping on that. Graham Barton. You got somebody that Brian Thomas, that was a waste of a pick. All Brian Thomas got is straight line speed. Straight line speed. I think when I pissed at Brian Thomas one time, I think it was a Florida State block that he missed being a little sucker. He hella big and he missed that block being a soft ass sucker. Okay, but you showing me straight lines though. Show me stuff when it's time to do some real routing and breaking inside though. That ain't the Brian Thomas that I watched. That ain't the Brian Thomas that I watched. But we ain't worried about the Jags. Show me what Dallas getting ready to do. Did they already got the pick in? There we go. Here we go. Gabe Davis, Christian Kirk, Ingram, and Brian Thomas. You lost Ridley for Brian Thomas. Trevor Lawrence sick right now. Oh, snap. All right, man. Matter of fact, what we gonna do is let y'all pop y'all stuff real quick. Let me see some. All right, Dallas is up. I ain't even gonna try to solve that riddle. I ain't even gonna try to solve that riddle. They still picking too. They still on the clock. I ain't even gonna. They gonna go left tackle, ain't they? Shit, what we gonna do is if y'all want to call in after the pick is in, y'all can do that. After the pick is in. Let me see. That way we good. So after that pick is in, if y'all wanted to call in and talk, yeah, we can do just that. Damn, the NFL draft, that's how long? Shit, I thought it was 5 to 8. They so slow, ain't they? It's gonna be the 9 o'clock, ain't they? All right, let's see what they on. What is the Dallas Cowboys going to do? And they are still on the clock. Hey, they like, shoot, what we got? They like, shoot, is it Kool-Aid? They like, we need a tackle, but we need a center.
But man, if we being real though, I mean, I ain't mad. I ain't like I said, I won't be mad at any one of the players of my foe. But when I think about things, I'm like, man, Darius, because shit, if you got a 3 tech that's really damaging something, and if he could be that for you, man, right? And then you could look at it like Kool-Aid, somebody that's gonna clap shit, and that's gonna give your boys even more time. Since your boy 11 always want to go ahead and talk about 20 sacks, if you got people that sticky icky, and you can get sticky icky for at least about 2 more years, because Bland gonna be up, and you might not be able to get Bland back. Maybe. I mean, come on now. Oh, they traded. Oh, snap. Oh, look at Dallas. They traded. Oh, snap. There you go. Did Jerry Jones and them make a good decision? Oh, my God. Don't tell me they traded back to get that center, though. But hell yeah. Hey, we talked about this early on. We talked about trading back early on in the draft year, and they did it. They did it. We talked about acquiring more picks. They did it. What did they get, though? What the hell? Hey, is they going to make a trade to get my running back? Oh, tomorrow's draft going to be good, ain't it? Hell yeah. Look at Dallas, man. They did something right. Man, they did do something right, y'all. The Dallas Cowboys finally do something right. Man, let the church say amen. What are we? Oh, they got a third. Oh, look at Dallas. They got a third. Oh, snap. Hell yeah. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Shit. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Dallas. Hell yeah, man. God damn. Hell yeah, Dallas. Shit, I ain't mad at it. What is that? Man, hey, can we give Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones a round of applause because they finally did something right? God damn. They finally, Lions gonna get Kool-Aid, ain't they? Lions gonna go get Kool-Aid. Lions getting Kool-Aid. They need a cornerback. They going to get Kool-Aid. That's their guy. Kool-Aid gonna clamp shit. Man, let's give Stephen Jones another round of applause. They got a 3rd round pick. Oh my God. God damn, if you wanted to be down, vote for Laylo Brown. God dang, they done messed around and did something right today, y'all. They done messed around and did, boy, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Because around these parts over here in Dallas, man, ain't a lot of things that go good around these parts. A lot of things that we got to look at and be like, God damn, here we go again. But they actually did something right. Dallas, do you want to trade again? Trade back down again? What you going to do, man? Oh, my God, they did something right, y'all. They got a third round pick. They got another 3rd round pick, y'all. Let the church say amen. Amen. God damn, they done did something right. They done did something right, y'all. Had him up late for a last second trade. We got to wait a little bit longer, huh? All right, let's chill then. Boy, they about to get Kool-Aid. I told him Jay-Z Newton was sorry as shit. That first step, I'm telling y'all, it ain't it. I see somebody like, man, what's going on with Jarzon? His foot speed, his quickness, that's what's going on there, sir. It's got to be Kool-Aid. It's got to be Kool-Aid. All right. There must be a player that they're so comfortable in taking that people don't think they're going to take if it gets taken. Man, we was out here anticipating, man. Man, it's 11 o'clock on the East Coast, y'all. Y'all got work in the morning. It's 10 o'clock in the mids, y'all. So it's 10 o'clock over there in Dallas. And they got you up, because they want to trade down. Jerry want to make sure that y'all got engaged, huh? Jerry want to make sure there was some engagement. Boy, who the Lions get? They got to be Kool-Aid. Oh, you got the other Bama corner? What? I mean, he good, but goddamn. Goddamn. Over Kool-Aid? Well, I guess we knew it was going to be Bama. I mean, Terriano, good corner, though. He was number 2 on mine. That's a good corner. He probably going to play inside and out. He gave McConkey from Georgia hell. You all? Right. Hey, they better give you a hell of a pick, man. Got you up. They done got my man. That's interesting though. But I can see it though. He a good player though. I like Terrion Arnold. He good. He a good player. Inside and out. I see it. And this draft is crazy, ain't it? Tomorrow gonna be excellent, ain't it? Well, we have 4 o'clock start time tomorrow. That's crazy. Hey, what Kool-Aid done did, man? Kool-Aid done poked somebody girl or something? Kool-Aid pokey done gave somebody the hokey pokey or something, man. Why they doing Kool-Aid like that? All right, so what we got? We got Kool-Aid still, Graham, Guyton, and Darius. One of them gonna be there for him. They got 2 Bama in the secondary though. Lions know what they doing, don't they? Lions know what they doing. That's what Lions need to get. They needed a corner bad. They needed a corner in the worst way. Well, just when I thought we was getting ready to wrap up and talk about the pick, we got some more. Hey, Rich, he done did something, man. I'm trying to figure out, man, how they got a dog, man. How they got a dog going last? He home, huh? Hey, what's that movie? The Fight Temptation. Hey, man, I'm home. Nah, he can play football though. He good. Shoot, man, Campbell was like, man, shit, Nick Saban gone. You ain't shit. I got Branch. Let me go get me another Bama corner, man. Let's make sure that we good for the next 7 years at least. I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at it for that boy, man. I ain't gonna make sure. All right, who up? Oh, Green Bay might get Kool-Aid on this one, huh? Green Bay might get Kool-Aid on this one. What did Green Bay need? Oh, Green Bay did need left tackle though. Cause Bakhtiari gone, ain't he? And I mean, shit. Even though they didn't need it against us, I mean, Zach Tom whooped 11 ass, but I'm pretty sure they didn't want to go ahead and just rely on Zach Tom to do it again if we had to see him again. So I'm pretty sure that it could be Guyton. It could be Guyton. It could be Kool-Aid. I know they need a left tackle though, and this is good value for both players. Good value. I think the reason why Graham hasn't went yet though is because the uncertainty, right? The left tackle, because we're gonna be real, the left tackle film was better than his center film. It was. It was. But no matter who they get right now, it was worth it though, because you got a third. You got a third. They had to make up for messing around and getting Schoonmaker in a second. Like, come on. Like, when we go to sleep, I want y'all to, when we go here as we conclude later on, right? And we get ready to pick it up tomorrow after the Dallas Cowboys pick, I want y'all to think about something tonight. They really thought they said that Schoonmaker was a second round pick. They said Schoonmaker, who couldn't even get 20 catches, was a second round pick. Jason Witten rolling over in his grave right now. Jay Novacek rolling over his grave right now. Dan Campbell rolling over in his grave right now. James Hanna rolling over in his grave right now. John Phillips is rolling over in his grave right now. We couldn't even really get John Phillips did more than what Schoonmaker did. What Packers doing? Probably Guyton or Kool-Aid. Let's see. What? Jordan Morgan? Get out of here. That's a guard. That's a guard. That can't play no tackle, man. Exactly. Struggle versus power. You know who whooped his ass? You know who whooped Jordan Morgan ass? Braylon. That Washington, Braylon, beat his ass. So if he's sitting over there getting whooped on by a rotational player, what makes you think one of these tackles that go come dog his ass out in the NFL at tackle? He got whooped on at Washington. I remember when I first watched the DN, was it Braylon, right? Damn, I can't think of his name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The Washington defensive end. I'm like, man, let me see. They keep hyping up this Arizona tackle. I said, this is the Arizona tackle. He getting dog walked by this tight hip dude. His hips is tight as hell, and he was dog walking his ass into the court. I said, hell no. This ain't a good impression for me. Yeah, Doomsday, they're gonna be a problem. Mike Dick roll over this other grave right now. Man, well, we gonna get one of them. They going Zach Frazier though. I just ain't feeling Zach Frazier at this point in time. I would have rather had just traded out of the first round and be the first pick of the second round and get him. Because it ain't look. it ain't like I got nothing against Zach Frazier. Because I believe he was in my top 5. But to me, what I seen, I got questions about, is he going to be able to handle Byron Murphy? Somebody that's going to get the ball off quick. That's my thing on him. Is he going to be able to cut him off? Smart center, solid center, serviceable center, starting quality center. But my thing is, when we got to go against Chris Jones, Derek Brown, Jeffrey Simmons, right? Now teams coming in, rushing inside. Can he handle that? That's my question in regard to him. He need to get stronger, too. He need to get stronger. But that's going to come as it go. So that's one thing you ain't got to worry about. My thing is, that's my only question with him. Can he handle that quickness? If he can handle that quickness, he can be a good center, right? It's kind of like, I don't know if y'all remember, the LSU center a while back, Ethan Pocic. I believe that's his name, right? We don't want Ethan Pocic in the middle of this. We want a good, strong center. And they say Kirk Cousins is left stunned. He hot right now. Kirk Cousins hot right now in Atlanta. I mean, shit, Atlanta would be stupid to go ahead and pass up on a quarterback like that. I understand, but you got paid, though. He on a thin leash. I don't think they'll put a trigger this year unless he was just terrible. But next year, after this season, if he ain't handling the business, he getting benched. And it was smart. I seen a team named the Seattle Seahawks when they signed Matt Flynn and he wasn't getting the job done. And they started the 3rd round pick and Russell Wilson. That is smart on the Atlanta Falcons side. That is smart. And I know Atlanta Falcons is tripping right now, but you got to understand, Bijan Robinson need him a real quarterback. And if he was one of them ones, Kurt, they wouldn't need Michael Penix. But they got to go ahead and take the Green Bay Packer method. So they went Michael Penix. That's all. Ain't nothing against you. It's just that they'll be a fool to probably, and I'm pretty sure that Michael Penix is probably their number 1 rated quarterback, which it was for me too. And they like, he's here. They had to go. They had to. That was so smart. I'm probably going to remember that pick for a long time. Like, that was smart for them to do that because he wanted them ones. They say they're going to talk about his national championship game. His national championship game, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't as bad as people thought it was because I watched it again. I watched when I was watching. It wasn't as bad as people thought it was. My thing on Michael Penix is, hey, don't be ducking that contact. Don't be ducking contact, because you could tell sometimes in that national championship game, and I believe it against Oregon sometimes too, that he didn't want no contact. He gonna have to get over that. You gonna get popped. There's gonna be games where you gonna get popped. So you got to be able to take that and deliver that throw. And if he can get over that, that's a hell of a quarterback, man. Left-handed one at that too. Leonardo Johnson. Oh yeah. Oh, Tampa went Powers Johnson. That's interesting. Or that's who you want. I hope Dallas seen what I seen. That 3rd rounder probably gonna be one of them running backs, though. Unless they feel like they got to go up earlier and grab him in a second. Maybe the Tennessee running back. Maybe the Washington running back. Maybe Ray Davis. That's what I'm going to be considering. Maybe Benson. I don't like the Wisconsin running back. I'm going to tell you why I don't like the Braylon Allen. He's soft as hell to me. I'm going to tell you something. If I got a big running back, John Clay rolling over in his grave right now in Wisconsin. If I got a big running back that's getting stopped 3-4 times in a red zone, get the hell out of my field. You 230 pounds getting stuffed And when they be hitting him, he be going backwards. He be getting stunned. He don't be going for it. He be going back. I say, get this soft ass boy up off my film. Oh, piss washing him. Your whole purpose is to be a short yardage running back for the most part. Oh, they got Graham Barton, huh? Okay. Well, that's one off the board. Dallas probably thought they probably can get him, didn't they? Okay, so you got Guyton, Robinson, Kool-Aid. He whipped on. He gave Verse some good work. He gave Jared Verse some good work. Show that. He gave Jared Verse some good work. Well, do they feel like John Hot? Okay, this is my thing now. Yeah, it's gonna be it. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Cardinals up on the money. Pick is in. Cardinal on the money. This time went by fast, didn't it? 8:20. It don't feel like it's been 3 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been enjoying myself. I hope you guys been enjoying the show. I've been enjoying myself, ladies and gentlemen. Sweat. They say that boy was 400 pounds after the thing. Yep, I agree, Doomsday. That fumbling. At this NFL draft, it usually be over by 8 o'clock. They went over. Oh, they took my guy, man. Boy, they smart for that. Interior pass rush. Oh, man. Cardinals, man. I'm hurt right now. I'll get over it. If it's Kool-Aid or something. It's going to be Guyton, ain't it? You think they might see now? Damn, they done took Darius Robinson on. I'm interested to see how he go. I think he gonna play. I think he gonna play good. He gonna do what Darnell Docker was supposed to do. He had an ankle injury doing what he did. That's crazy. Yeah, they got a good player, man. And if they keep him in the inside, and they said they're gonna have him in the interior, man, they got him a good player. So we got Kool-Aid left. He got to go inside. He got to go inside. Yep. He got to go inside. Kool-Aid, Guyton. Let's see where we at. All right, y'all. We got 2 more. Well, we got one more, and then it's Dallas time. How much you weigh? 285? Yeah, put about 10, 15 on him. He'll be all right. Damn, man. Damn, man. Damn, man. Damn. It's all good. All right. I'm cool with Kool-Aid or Guyton. If they traded back to get Guyton, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Hell yeah. Because Darius Robinson is like that. Hell yeah, they gonna talk about him at Missouri because he really like that. I mean, I don't think Dallas Cowboys gonna trade back again, is they? I mean, shit. I say if it ain't one of them two, they probably gonna do Zach Frazier, ain't they? That was a good pick last year. That Ohio State tackle, he was solid. Shit, wouldn't he giving Micah and them work too? I think he was giving Micah and them work. Yeah, man. I think who did I have? Did I have Perry Johnson as number one last year? I don't remember. Man, he looked like somebody, man, that I want as a Cowboy, man. Man, that boy got a demeanor, man. The way that man, I think, man, you know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm looking at? I think his demeanor scared the Cowboys, man. They want one of them Byron Jones type of people, man. We need some thugs in this mug. We need a thug. We need thugs in here in Dallas. Shit, maybe a little misdemeanor here too, or something. You know, maybe when maybe a felony or something. You know, maybe we need a thug in this mug. Shit. Oh, Kansas City Chiefs traded up. Is they gonna get Kool-Aid? They need a tackle too, though. That could be Guyton, though. That could be Guyton too, because they need a tackle. Because what's his name? Donovan Smith from Tampa. That ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Doomsday. Shoot, man, might as well. They trade back again if they wanted to go Zach Frazier or something. I mean, shoot. I can't get mad at it. Because you addressed it a need. This might be Kool-Aid. This probably cool. Nah, this got to be Guyton. Damn, Chiefs, man. See, look what the Chiefs doing. Hey, that Chiefs GM, that's a good ass GM. He know what move to make it, how to make it, when to plan for the future, when to let somebody go. I mean, he didn't mess around and let Snead go to the Titans. Come on now. He like, we gonna replace that. I wouldn't even be surprised if this was Rakestraw. Because Rakestraw a first round pick. And I had Rakestraw at the end of a first round pick. If they went corner, Rakestraw or Kool-Aid, because Rakestraw can play. So I wouldn't even be surprised if it was Rakestraw, Eric Rakestraw from Mizzou. Because they don't need center. I'll be honest with you. Say, for instance, the Dallas Cowboys to go center, and it would be Zach Frazier or Powers Johnson. Now, don't get me wrong. Powers Johnson had good tape, and I had him as my second rated center. But the injury concerns, I need availability, man. I need availability. I need smart. But he did got some good athleticism, though. But I don't need somebody that's going to play at a Pro Bowl level for 3-4 games, and then you miss the rest of the season, and then we got to do it over again. We just got done with Tyron Smith. We don't need another one at center. So it could be Guyton, could be Rakestraw, could be Kool-Aid. Because I think the Chiefs know how to pick. Let's see what I know. The Chiefs know how to pick. The Chiefs know how to pick. That's one thing I do know. The Chiefs know how to pick. Shit, we need to take notes in there. Chiefs ain't scared to trade up. They ain't scared to trade back. They're gonna be aggressive. They'll stay still. They stayed still last year. The Chiefs done jumped over to Dallas because Dallas was getting ready to trade. This is probably who Dallas wanted, huh? If the Chiefs jumped ahead like this, 4-5 picks, whatever the case may be, 4 picks, this is probably who Dallas wanted. This is who Dallas probably going to take. They hot. I want to see that look. I want to see Dallas's look right now in that war room. They like shit. Cause the Chiefs taking Mozzie Smith. That rumor sounded good, man. I don't know. They coughed up a third. Let's see. I mean it. Oh yeah, Buffalo for sure need a receiver. If Buffalo got Javon Baker, that boy be on it. Might be Guyton or Blake Fisher. Guyton or Blake Fisher, huh? Blake Fisher a good tackle, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he sneak up in the first round. Man, we don't care about his wish, man. Get to the pit. Man, we trying to hear the pit. Why are the Buffalo Bills? Oh, they got the speedster, huh? They got the speed. Don't tell me that Dallas was trying to get him. Nah, that can't be it. He ain't bad. He ain't bad. Uh, he got to replace Tyreek Hill. They got to get some speed. Him and Rashee Rice. Okay, they say, man, we got to get Patty some speed, huh? To Miko Harbin, they was tired of getting them leftovers, huh? At grandma's house, huh? We go over grandma's house, man. She cooked that big ass dinner, and she got leftover for 2 days. Well, after the second day, y'all like, you look, grandma, this was some good food though, but can you cook another meal? So the Kansas City's Quiche is out here cooking another meal. They good off their leftovers. Boy, they got Marquise Brown, Xavier Worthy, Rashid. Ooh, they got speed, don't they? They got speed, don't they? They said, man, we gonna raise you what Miami and them doing. They got Patty Mahomes some speed, boy. They didn't ask me if I'm still watching. Hell yeah, I'm still watching. Hell yeah, I'm still watching. Why wouldn't I be watching? Okay. Dallas in. What we on? What Dallas on? That was quick. You got Kool-Aid. You got Guyton. It probably gonna be Guyton, huh? We got Mike McCarthy, beanhead ass. It's probably Guyton. No Tyron Smith. It's probably Guyton. I don't think they're gonna go corner. I think if anything, Buffalo might try to nab the corner or something, huh? Let me see. Baltimore, San Francisco, maybe. It might be Guyton, huh? Dallas going Guyton, ain't they? And I'm not mad at it if they do. Shit, the way these people are going, man. Who knows what's going on, man? Let's see what Dallas on. Boy, that boy came with it, didn't he? So we got what, 3 picks tomorrow? All right, we got 3 picks tomorrow. Should be a good one. Let's see what they say. Oh, they got the tackle, huh? They got the. I ain't even mad at it though. That motherfucker look like no tackle. God, he looks slim in the mud, don't he? Shit, we gotta fat this ass up, man. Hey, he gotta get on that Mozzie Smith diet. Shit. Shit, that boy don't look like no goddamn tackle, boy. That motherfucker look, he can go play some power forward or something. All right, I'm with it though. I'm with it. The best mirror. Hey, my tackle won. Right. I was gonna say that boy look small as hell, man. Shit. He looks small as hell. We gonna get him on that Mozzie Smith diet. But I'm rocking with him though. The best mirror that I've seen, I'm rocking with it though. I bet you they had him high on their list too. Man, if y'all want to come talk about this pick, man, let me tell you how I had it. Boy, they out there playing my boy Kool-Aid, ain't they? Hey, Tyler Smith is at guard. Smart move. All right. Tyler Guyton. I said I want to see him run through his target better in run blocking. He needs to get that pad level down sometimes in that run game and bring his feet with him. I would love for him to be more violent. He too nice to me. He too nice for me. Got to clean up some technique. I said he has left tackle feet, though. Very good lateral quickness. He could play left or right, but he going to play left. Very good mirror. NFL starter. Potential Pro Bowler if he cleans up. Zone scheme player, which you're going to be running. He gets in trouble when he starts catching a little bit when it comes to his blocks. He needs to pull with more urgency. Got a haul ass, but a lot of that's coaching. Has a good short step. The athletic blocks that need to be making in space, he can make it. One of the blocks that I like was a beautiful cut block against OK State. Needs to anchor down better in the passing game as well. But everything that I done said about him can be fixed. But one thing that can't be taught is them feet. And he got that. He got them feet, y'all. Trust and believe. When you look at the tackles that was ahead of him and you look at his feet, it's night and day. He got real left tackle feet. Y'all know when we talk about them dancing bears, has Mike Mayock used to talk, he got them feet. I'm rolling with it. We got an offensive line. We got to fix the center. I'm not mad at it. He was one of the 4 that I wanted. If y'all wanted to call, y'all can. That's the dude I was saying. Like, I want him to be a little bit more meaner because he seemed kind of gentle. He a little gentle. I ain't gonna lie. He a little gentle. But them feet, man, it's crazy though. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Off top, LB. We'll be here again tomorrow. But yeah, he definitely finessed though. I'm with it though. I can rock with it. Uh, so now, I mean, so now because so that Tyron Smith blow, it's gone. That's your future right here. Your future, because I'm gonna tell you one thing that's gonna help him too, though, is that he got a power center next to him. He got a power player next to him. Even though he a little gentle at times, y'all, he was my number 1 rated tackle. So you got a number 1 rated tackle at number 29, and you picked up a 3rd round pick. I can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at that. Not at all. Nate Wiggins. What the hell? Baltimore tripping. But can't get mad at it, y'all. So we got something to build on. You know my thing though? Hear my thing, right? I don't know if it'd be wise to start 2 rookies on your offensive line. I don't think it'd be wise. Now look how I look at it, right? So you drafted Austin Richards and Bass. One of them is probably going to take over for Zach Martin in the future. People keep talking about maybe Bass at center or Hoffman. Will there be competition at center? Because we've seen what Hoffman can do. And Hoffman against the Commanders did some decent things, right? He did some solid things. He had a little edge to him that I liked. But it's still the unknown. It's still the unknown because we've seen it in short samples. And I think Bass played it at Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. But you got some flexibility there, though. But you still need a center, though. We don't know what it is. We'll probably know by tomorrow if they're gonna roll with what they got already, or if they're gonna get a center. So we'll know by we'll know by tomorrow's end what they're gonna do. And I think probably in a press conference after this, Jerry gonna talk about it, which I will be listening to as I eat my dinner whenever they start, and I'm gonna go ahead and see what's going on. But I like the pick, y'all. I know it ain't sexy, but I like the pick. He could play. He definitely can play. It's just matter of cleaning him up, matter of getting him stronger, and God damn it, get him nasty. Get him nasty, y'all. Get somebody physical. Like, he got to be physical. But this is my thing, though. His feet is so cold. His feet are so cold that even if he wasn't aggressive and he was just a positional blocker at running back, and run blocking, it'll still be good enough. It'll still be good enough. Right? But shoot, they got they what? Maybe they Flozell or something. They got their little Flozell Adams or something. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, tomorrow we'll be here. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. But yeah, man, that's my cue to be out as well. It was good talking to y'all. I enjoyed myself. We're gonna be here at the beginning of tomorrow, and tomorrow is probably one of the most important days for this team as well. So we expect a whole lot of action. We get Trice. Maybe we might get another one. Who knows? But it's gonna be important tomorrow. But anywho, man, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Till the next time. We gone.